city sleeps in ashes now, stone and steel turned into scars. The streets that sang with life before echo names of who we are. The banners torn, the bells don't ring, the crown lies cracked upon the floor. A kingdom lost, a broken vows, and no one believes anymore. They say the fire's finally gone, they say the light has met its end, but in the dark beneath the ruins, something breathes again. From the embers, from the flame, from the sorrow and the pain, a phoenix rises unashamed as long as hope survives. Let the heavens hear our cry, watch the sparks ignite the sky. You can bury us, but still we rise, as long as hope survives. As long as hope survives. The people fled like scattered leaves, carried by a poison wind. Brothers turned to strangers fast when fear came rushing in. The king has fallen, crown of dust, a throne that time forgot, but power never lived in gold. It lived in hearts they thought were lost. They tried to choke the final spark, they tried to drown it in the night, but fire remembers what it is, and fire fights. From the embers, from the flame, from the sorrow and the pain, a phoenix rises unashamed as long as hope survives. Let the heavens hear our cry, watch the sparks ignite the sky. You can bury us, but still we rise, as long as hope survives. Hear the hydra in the shadows, hissing lies with every head. Cut one down, two more crawl out, feeding on the fear we fed. But fire doesn't hesitate, it burns the root, it breaks the chain. The phoenix strikes, the monster falls, evil will not rise again. Hope is the last thing standing when everything else is gone. Through the ashes, through the smoke, through the wounds they left us with, the phoenix flies on broken wings and teaches us to live. Let the old world fade and die. We were born to defy the night. Evil ends where courage stands, as long as hope survives. So let it burn, let it end, let the dawn reclaim the sky. A fallen world can still be saved if hope survives. We rise. We rise, we rise.
What is up, everybody? What is up? I am glad to be here, glad to see you guys, glad that we are here today. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me, because I am trying out my new Razer headphones, and I just want to make sure you guys can hear me well. Okay, okay, you guys can hear me well. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, everybody. So we've got a pretty good show today. So, of course, as you guys can see, we are going to be going over the Austin St. John stuff. So actually, somebody did come forward to me because of my story, and they they wanted to clarify a few things and to make some things known that was only to them. Um, and Oh, thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired today because of the treatment today. So um we're still chugging on, and I think I got enough strength to finish this stream up. But I promise we're gonna do a really good stream today. So so yes, we're gonna be going over the Austin St. John stuff. We've got an update from Sage, from Young Sage. He wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and to update you guys on some cool stuff that's been going on with him. So we will definitely be going over that. And yeah, we are definitely gonna go. Um, thanks, man, thanks. And we're gonna be going over some cool stories. Like, for instance, I wasn't able to break the Tyler Chase story, but I know there were some updates as of yesterday, and I definitely want to go over stuff like that. So, without further ado, we can go ahead and we can start. So, how was your Christmas, guys? Hopefully, you guys spent it with family, with friends. I know we're all from different parts of the world, so type in that chat what you guys did for Christmas while I set this up. And I want to know a little bit about what you guys did. Mean Green says, Happy holidays, happy holidays, Mean Green. Okay. Okay. Okay, Mean Green spent it with the family. DDH1 says, mine was okay. I had spent time with my little nephews and made me art. Okay, sweet. I had allergies, so stayed in, stuffed up and snotty. Oh man, well I hope you enjoy the rest of your holidays because we got the New Year's coming up too. I only got one present, a chrome nunchuck from my sensei. We trained for competition season yesterday. And oh, that sounds sweet. I've always wanted to try the nunchucks because of Michelangelo, but I always had the kids nunchucks, and I always hit myself in the face. So not a fun time. Not a fun time. Got my D&D group for some cool dude, I want to play D&D, like some virtual D&D. We got to like set that up one day because I want to like set something cool up for Dungeons and Dragons. It always looks cool. Like something I would want to do. Like I know people don't like being the dungeon master, but I feel like I would be really good at being the dungeon master. Okay. Okay. So there's been some so started for the clips. Okay, cool, right? You see. Okay. So there's been some major development. Oh, shoot, let's start that over because I didn't put the comments on the video. Okay. All right. Hitting the bag. Okay. Hey, welcome to the Juice Box Poppy Show. Today we're going to be going over the updates to the Tyler Chase situation, which is totally sad and unfortunately it's too real of a circumstance that a lot of us know someone like Tyler Chase or unfortunately has witnessed something like Tyler Chase, and it just goes to show the kind of society that we're living in and the kind of person that we're dealing with because there's no open and shut case when it comes to this thing and when it comes to addictions. So, and mental health. So it says Daniel Curtis Lee says Tyler Chase was seen back on the streets after trashing his hotel room. So, as many of you know, a lot of the Nickelodeon stars, especially the Ned's Declassified guys, got together and they were trying to help out Tyler Chase. So, um, as of I believe 2 days ago, 1 or 2 days ago, they were trying to get him, but it looks like they weren't able to keep him in a hotel room because he trashed it. I'll be playing the videos from Daniel Curtis Lee, and we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at that. You know, free use. So we'll be pausing it at moments to react.
Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you're some.
So if anybody doesn't know from Dead's Declassified, this was the guy that played Cookie, the nerdy like computer geek of the show.
Somewhere nice and warm with your families. Unfortunately, Tyler Chase is not. And this is the case for millions of other Americans. All right, the hotel situation. We got Tyler shelter. Hooray. Everyone's happy.
Already, I don't like his tone. It's almost like it's an inconvenience for him. Like he's like, whoop de doo. We helped him out, but here's the situation, and this is why you guys are wrong. Already it's an unsympathetic tone that he's giving, and I really don't like it, if that makes sense.
Tyler's happy.
He's rolling his eyes. He just rolled his eyes right there.
Not the case, guys. We got him into the hotel, and just that night, I receive a call from management. They're upset. The door is left open. Why is there a microwave in the tub? The refrigerator's turned over. I just feel so devastated.
Like, is no one going to question why there's a microwave in the tub? Why the refrigerator was overturned? Why they thought to leave someone like him alone in a hotel room? Like, there's a lot of questions there, in my opinion.
Devastated. I'm at a loss. And his family told me that they had tried the hotel thing before and it didn't work. And of course, Dan, why did you assume that you were going to be able to, just fix this situation?
Because you legitimately want to help a person. I mean, it doesn't matter how many times you tell them. It's like, it comes to a point that, some people do want to change. I mean, I take Sean, for example. How many times have we told him, what he was doing was not the smartest thing in the world? But I, might have gotten mad at him. I might have said some harsh things to him. But when he needed help, I was always there for Sean. That's what's called being a friend. That's called being human. Actually being there for somebody.
I don't even think it's. Happy holidays, everyone. I
Sorry,
think
it's
it's
been more.
we should be at this point, guys. 3 nights ago, when we tried to get him to the hospital, the authorities should have. I don't understand how a system could be in place, right? We have all these social systems where help should be provided for these people facing mental health issues.
Absolutely. I mean, there's definitely help, but I mean, you can't rely on the cops to do everything. I mean, they're not gonna like, force him to be in the room. That's just that I don't like that talk.
Drug abuse issues, right? Taxpayers vote on this stuff all the time. 5150 exists. A third party should be able to get someone into treatment, get them a psychological evaluation to figure out what is going on and allow them to detox.
Yeah, but sometimes the third parties have it in for themselves. I mean, look at the whole Britney situation and all of these celebrities that their families force them in, and it makes them even crazier. That's why a third party can't be in it. But if his family really thinks that he wants to help, I'm sure his family would turn him over.
I'm just crushed that these systems are not working effectively. They're not quality systems. LA, we got to do better. Well, Riverside County at this point, And California, there's the CARE Act. Let's make sure that it is functioning. There's no reason that his family should not be able to get him help. I think it's
Again, that's to each their own.
really feeling devastated here. I do want to send a thank you to people that have been supporting the people on the ground. Blaze Pizza has given Tyler free pizzas until the 31st. Now I gotta say, guys,
Shout out to Blaze Pizza. Blaze Pizza is really cool.
do not just take the plug and abandon my boy. The 31st, all right, that's coming up soon, right? He'll be out of food soon. Please stay with him. Provide him a safe haven there at that facility. He loves your pizza. Um, Guys, I think that it is time to put in a call for 5150, but I also need insight from you all. Do you think that's fair to have a third party call and get someone entry into a facility when you know they need the treatment and they're gravely really feel need the treatment and they're gravely mentally disabled? We have to do something before it's too late for Tyler. We have to do something, guys. And I just want a little insight. Anyone who has battled with drug addiction in the past and anyone who's battled with mental health problems, what would your perspective be? Or if you've actually experienced 5150, in a way that was helpful or not, let me know because I think that's the call that needs to happen. All right.
Yeah, I'm not convinced by this video, and there's all these three, the Nets Declassified guys are always in some like problem or another, and this time around, I just don't appreciate the tone of voice, the eye rolling, like all of this stuff. It's kind of condescending everybody, and it's kind of like, dude, do you want to help or not? And then it's at the point of, well, if social services gives up, then if you really are a friend and you want to help them out, then you'll open your arms if you can, or you'll find a place to put him. Okay, let's see. All right, and then there's apparently been an update after that. So hold on one second.
No wonder Tyler Chase always seemed exceptionally happy to receive help from strangers, but showed no joy when receiving help from him.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like the way he's like kind of standing over him, and like he's obviously like not feeling good. It's almost like for instance when you work at a theme park, they always tell you don't look down on a child. You have to get to their level. Like he wants the camera out of his face. He wants all of this gone. Do this as a one-on-one, not as a social media thing. Like get down to his level. Like maybe sit down.
His former partner. When Tyler received help from strangers, he appeared happy, even standing calmly without any agitation or unease. However, when his former partner, Daniel Curtis Lee, offered him a place to stay, Tyler avoided eye contact and showed no delight.
Well, yeah, this is almost like going back to Jason David Frank and Tui Trang, even though Brent doesn't like the comparison. I mean, this is exactly what they're talking about. JDF was, you know, didn't want Twee to have this kind of embarrassment of having to serve him. That he wasn't the the person that they once were, because they were once equals. And now he's on the streets and his friend is doing relatively well for himself.
The reasons behind this are heartbreaking. First, the help from strangers deeply moved Tyler, especially when they asked him what he truly needed before buying anything. In most cases, these strangers would only help him a few times, and once they left, they would gradually forget what Tyler looked like. The situation with his former partner was different. They had been child stars together, and now one was a multimillionaire.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about the other guy being a millionaire, but like, you know, it's obviously disparaging. He's doing well. He's like fed, he's clothed. and he's looking down on him, and he's using him for publicity, I feel like.
While the other was homeless. Having to rely on a former colleague just for a place to sleep was humiliating for Tyler. Second, Tyler suffers from bipolar disorder and is highly resistant to treatment, which is why he repeatedly refused police assistance. Daniel's help comes with a condition. Tyler must undergo treatment. Do you think Tyler
Fair.
can return to a stable life with Daniel's help? No.
I think he can return to a stable life if he wants it. Number one. And number two, if we can maybe get him on some meds for the bipolarism, maybe he'll be able to to get the treatment that he needs once he thinks clearly. All right. And then here is the part that I was talking about, that there has been an update as of this morning. It looks like Tyler Chase has been placed on a 72-hour hold after a crisis evaluation. So, according to this, after viral videos showed Ned's declassified school survival guide alum Tyler Chase living on the streets, former co-star Daniel Curtis Lee stepped in to secure temporary hotel housing and publicly urged support for Chase's mental health. Following growing concern and pleas from fans and former castmates, Chase was evaluated by a crisis center, Good, in the Riverside area. Medical professionals determined he required immediate care and transported him to a local hospital, as they should have. Chase is currently on a 72-hour psychiatric hold where he is receiving medical treatment before being transitioned into a rehab facility to continue mental health care. Good. That's exactly what he needed. He didn't need this this guy um using him for publicity or like cameras in his face like he was when he was a little kid. He needs people that actually care about him. Like I believe the Mighty Ducks kid offered him um offered him the rehab facility, but you know, only time will tell. I fully support Tyler Chase and I hope he does get better. I know it's a long road, but um only time will tell, and I hope he does get the treatment that he deserves. Um, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a subscribe, and please comment down what you think in the comment section about Tyler Chase's future. I will see you next time. Thank you. Peace. Oh man, that was a tough one. That's a tough one. Well, that makes it so much difficult oh, let's start up. Do y'all remember the guy with the golden radio voice? This kind of reminds me. No, I don't remember that Rebel Dynamite. You can comment down what you think. Well, Tech, you are third party when it comes down to his family. Right? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, let me put the camera in your face, Tyler. Right? It's like, let me put it right in your face and let me post about it. He grew up with the cameras in his face, so I'm not surprised that he reacted like that on cameras. Yeah. He needs some long-term treatment for not just drugs, but yeah, exactly. Like it takes years for you to get properly medicated because they have to keep getting the correct doses. Absolutely. I've seen people recover from worse. I hope he recovers. Yeah, absolutely. Look him up real quick. It's a guy that was found on streets. Okay. Let's look it up for. So you said Golden Voice Radio. What, homeless? Yeah, here we go. Oh wow. Yeah, I got the article up. I'll go ahead and I'll like really quick. According to the article, this was in 2015. So yeah, 10 years ago. So it looks like this guy, I have a God-given gift of voice. I am an ex-radio announcer who has fallen on hard times. Please, uh, if any help, gratefully appreciated. Thank you. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, and I guess that's him now. Wow, I'm gonna have to read up on this, but this is a really cool one. I've been there before. The person has to really want help before. Yeah, exactly. I will look that up, right? You'll see. Give me 1 second. No, he is still alive, sir. He is still alive as of today, and he is 68 years old now. Okay, he does the Today Show. Okay. There's YouTube videos. Yeah, we'll take a look at it another day, but like, yeah, I mean, that's a cool one to bring up because I mean, radio is really hard. Radio's a cutthroat industry. They're always moving around, making new deals. It's almost like baseball. So I know it's really cutthroat and really competitive. So I'm not surprised that one of them would fall into homelessness. What's up, TJ? Let's see. Okay. I'll just get the next one started. Something had to have happened with Tyler's family for him to be all alone. You know, as sad as it is, sometimes it could be his fault where it could be like a Kanye situation where they just don't want to take the medications. And then with the medications, they're off of it for so long that their equilibrium is off and all of that. I'm not a doctor, but it's not uncommon. Let's see. So we have an update from Young Sage. Let's go ahead and let's pop it up. Yeah. Oh, apparently that's what his mom said. So yeah, I mean, I could be right that Tyler Chase might not have wanted to take his medication like Kanye, basically. And Kanye is the king of like thinking that the medication inhibits his creativity. But I know plenty of people that are on that medication and they function just fine and they're as creative as anyone else. Okay. Okay. In the back. I rated. Okay. Young's. Okay, let's start it. But Kanye is okay. Is a gay fish, absolutely. Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to the Juicebox Poppy Show. Young Sage has recently been in touch with us, and he wanted to let us know that he has been good, and he wanted to update us that he actually has been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and he actually did some good for the community. Let's go ahead and let's take a look.
Please, for the sake of Christmas, do not scroll because I am about to show you the most amazing thing I have ever experienced in my life.
Well, it looks like he's doing good. He's got his helmet. He's got his morpher. He's looking good. He's not looking, super down like he was a few days ago.
As you
Oh, fair use, fair use.
You guys know, just last night, I had an event that I was invited to for Toys for Tots. It was a final Christmas event.
Okay, so it looks like he was part of a Christmas event. Okay.
And there were hundreds of kids.
Well, that's good.
Hundreds of kids that were waiting to see me and my Mythos Force Rangers. What I experienced last night was so surreal for me. I created this Mythos Force project for my brother and my peoples and the kids around the world that love Power Rangers as much as I do. And to see hundreds of kids doing my morph, wanting my morphers, saying that they loved me, giving me hugs. Bro, we sat for hours signing autographs for kids and their families, bro.
That's cool. That sounds like he's doing a lot better. It looks like he's definitely found his calling, and this is super, you know, uplifting as opposed to you know, other creators that just won't even do anything besides create AI artwork on ChatGPT.
Yesterday was absolutely insane for me. And so for the people that only throw hate towards my project, ask yourself, how can you hate something so much that so many kids absolutely love?
That's a fair question, but honestly, Sage, there's people that will hate you no matter what. That's just the name of the game.
Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So this video, I would love for you guys to please spread the love. Repost this, like, comment, follow. Show the world what Mythos Force was supposed to be, because this is what it's all about. Stay tuned for this next video because this is absolutely surreal for me.
Everybody loves a hero.
Oh, I like that. This is cool. All of the people.
People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who
Oh, that's cool. It looks like they're all like signing things for kids. That's really cool.
taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble.
A hero. Not the hero we deserved, but the hero we needed.
If anyone's destined for greatness, it's you, son. You owe the world your gifts.
You will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. They'll race behind you.
Oh, that's a cool flip. That reminds me of Spider-Man whenever they're like, do a flip.
Stumble. Fall. In time, you will help them accomplish wonders.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was cool. So yeah, looks like Young Sage is doing good. He's doing good for the community, and only time will tell what's going to come of Young Sage. But, you know, here at the Juicebox Poppy Show, everyone in the comments section, we are definitely in support of Sage. We will continue to platform him and to, you know, give him a voice whenever he needs it. And we will, like I told him, we will cover Mythos Force at any point that we can. And we would love to see the project begin and end. So please give your opinions. Let Sage know what you think. Let us know what you personally want. And We will see you in the next one. Peace. Woo! That's good to hear. He's doing good. Prayers, his hard works keep growing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm indifferent to Sage, but glad he's doing good for the. I mean, I'm not asking for people to love Sage. I'm not asking people to, to forget everything, but there has to be some peace in the community. Like I told him and Deca. At some point, what are you guys fighting for? You guys aren't hurting each other. Like, his project doesn't impact him and his money. At some point, why are we all fighting? There's no point. No, because he has no script. That's right. He does jelly rolls. The only morph Rican has is the cardboard one. The Happy Meals. That's hilarious. Rican could only flip a script. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even have a script to flip, so technically he can't even do that. Okay. We are swimming along. This is a good stream. I like this stream. It's chill. We're all talking. We're all vibing. Let's see. Let me get the Austin stuff ready. So hold on 1 second. While I get it ready, I'm just going to put some music on for you guys.
Yeah. Friday night lights glowing on the screen. Chat's moving fast, yeah, you know what I mean. Got the world tuned in from coast to coast. If you're looking for a place, yeah, you found it, bro. No dress code, no need to pretend. Just pull up a chair, yeah, bring your friends. From comic books to late night fights, this is where we come alive. They say fit in, but we say nah. Be who you are, come as you are. Hit that button, don't be shy. One click and you're inside. We don't move like Jagger, we stream like Juicebox, baby. Lights up, mics high, yeah, the vibe's so godly. Hottest new show, everybody watching. Nerds, geeks, outcasts, yeah, we all poppin'. We don't move like Jagger, we stream like Juicebox, baby. Yeah, laughs, drama, news, getting sloppy. Any night, any vibe, anyone come. Pull up, tapping, yeah, you know something's coming. We don't move like Jagger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anime talk to superhero dreams. Game and rage quits, movie hot takes me. Laugh so hard you spill your drink. This ain't just content, nah, it's community. No gatekeeping, no fake cool. If you felt alone, yeah, this spot's for you. Misfits loud, it's okay. We celebrate it every day. They tried boxes, labels too, but this space breaks right through. Different voices, same frequency. That's the energy. We don't move like Jagger, we stream like Juicebox, baby. Hottest new show, yeah, the chat stays rowdy. Cosplay kings to the late night lurkers. Everybody eats, yeah, nobody nervous. We don't move like Jagger, we stream like Juicebox, baby. Yeah, go live, watch the world get choppy, yeah. All vibes welcome, no invitation. This ain't a stream, it's a destination. If you ever felt unseen, if you ever felt not me, turn the volume up, lean in close, you're home now, yeah, you already know. We don't move like Jagger, we stream like Juicebox, baby. Hottest new show, yeah, the buzz ain't stopping.
All right, guys, I just have one more thing to put up on the screen, and we will be good. One sec. Oh man, it will not let me put this on the screen, but we can go ahead and we can read it from the computer. Actually, let me see if I can save it. Let's try something else really quick. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to read it, and I'll go ahead and I'll put a picture of Austin while I read it. Okay, let's just get a picture of Austin, and we'll use that. Actually, I have a better idea. Let's go to downloads. Let's just show it on the screen. It's fine. I'll just do it this way. Okay. In the bag. I'm Raiden. Henry. Okay. Welcome to the Juice Box Poppy Show. So we actually have an update on the Austin St. John, Melanie, and Sue report that I got in the other day. I actually got an anonymous source that will be making themselves public in due time, but he allowed me to get his statement and to let the whole world know and to let Austin St. John, Melanie, and Sue know that this is just the beginning. Unfortunately, I was not allowed to show it, and I was not allowed to give away names, but he said that as a warning to them that the footage will be coming out. So as many of you know, I broke that that Melanie was doing a GoFundMe, and she was asking for money because she was a disabled veteran. Now, we have gone ahead and we've seen that she's worked for the Navy, and it looks like she is a veteran. But honestly, all of these scams, all of these PPP frauds, all of this stuff is just not making Austin St. John look like the credible source. So, for many of you who don't know, this is Sue. Never mind the person on the left-hand side. I just wanted to give you guys a up-to-date photo of her. All of this is found online and publicly available. This is the person you're talking to whenever you're seeing Team Austin. That is Sue. And then, second. When you're talking to Melanie, you are talking to this person. Second, you are talking to this person. This is the person you're talking to. And as they let me know, this is the person they call quote unquote Sarge. And we'll get to that in a second. Let's get Austin back on the screen. So this anonymous person let me know that they were once a part of Team Austin. Remember when JDF had his street team? Austin decided that he wanted his own street team. Why, you ask? Because Mel and Sue once worked for JDF. And JDF, for some reason, I have not uncovered the reason why yet, but I am looking to all of my sources, and they were let go from JDF. They were let go from JDF and they went straight to the opposition, which is Austin St. John. This anonymous person says, "Hello, watching parts of your stream and saw the one with Francis. 1,000% right on all sides. Mel and Susan, again, Susan and Mel, sorry, 1 second. Let's get this down and up. And Mel are Team Austin. Those are who we're going to be talking about today." And the letter reads, "Mel and Susan found out about being fired is when they couldn't log into their accounts and they hated it. Austin paid them for 1 month with coffee machines when no one on the street team got anything, and I called it all out. The street teams were doing all the hard work and for nothing." That is terrible. The letter reads, "Mel and Susan hated it when any of the street team would talk to the Rangers. So they kept saying, 'You were never allowed to talk Rangers as it's not professional.'" That stuck with me though, as I felt like I couldn't talk to any of them. Mel and Susan hated it if people spoke to Austin for a while and they wanted the money and treated Austin's fans like an ATM. Once you got your stuff, you had to go. That's terrible because we all know that JDF wanted to meet all of his fans. He spoke to all of his fans. He knew what it was that they were here for. I think they had a crush on Austin, and as they saw him as an action star, so they would always glaze him. That sounds terrible. They think that this guy, this Steven Seagal looking mother, looks like an action star, and they would glaze him. 2 older looking women. Back in 2015, Austin had a meet and greet at Ranger Stop. It was $75, and you were supposed to get XYZ, and you would get a personalized morph with Austin. But when it came time to do it, there were 8 to 10 of us. And at the last second, they decided to group us all together, but still charge us the $75 each. Austin, you can kiss my A. You mean you're going to charge your street team? Let's do a quick math on that one. Let's do a quick pat math on that one. So you're going to charge them $75 times. Let's give him some grace. Let's say the 8 of them. That's still $600 that you're getting out of the street team that you're helping with, that they're helping you. That is terrible. So he's not only scamming fans out of their hard-earned money, but he's taking $75 from his street team 10 years ago from each and every single one of them. That is crazy. And of course, this is all alleged. But like I said, this is coming from a person that was on the street team and that will be coming out with this proof in due time. I remember being mad and telling my friend that if you pay $75, I want my own video. Absolutely. If you're telling me that I have to share my video with 8 other people when I did all of this work, you've got to be out of your mind. At the time, no one said a thing because Austin had just come back on the scene and were glazing him up and down for returning. No one said a thing, but I always thought it was crazy sending large amounts of money and getting nothing in return. Absolutely. I would be absolutely pissed. Yeah, absolutely, DG Collins. The reason I mentioned the coffee machines above, because remember I had said that that they were locked out of their systems and they were given coffee machines. The reason I mentioned the coffee machines above is because Austin relied on us for everything. Austin relied on us to post in every Power Ranger group under the sun. I say this because Mel and Sue made us post in every group. And if we missed one, they'd be so mad and telling us that every group does it and that we have to do the same. One of us questioned her about if we were getting paid for any of this because this was more work than some of our day jobs. That's absolutely right. I mean, how many Power Ranger groups are there? And especially at 2015, there were a lot of Ranger groups. It was before everything was condensed into YouTube, Discord, different other things like that. And they wanted them to do more work than their day jobs to basically do all of Austin's work for him. This gives such MLM vibes. Absolutely, this does. When asked, they told us that this was unpaid and that they didn't even get paid. That Austin gave them a coffee machine each for Christmas one year, and that's all they needed, and they use it every day. I'm sorry, I'm not an old woman that is pining over this Santa Claus looking MFer and want to go, on little trips with him to maybe gobble him while his wife isn't there, allegedly, and think they're being escorted everywhere by an action star that is less of an action star than even Steven Seagal, allegedly. Unreal. Where was I? Yeah, they were gave them a coffee machine each for Christmas one year, and that's all they needed, and they used it every day. When they saw we were disappointed, they simply said, Austin doesn't pay, but he might shout you out, as if that would suffice. That sounds like some Walter Jones thing where he took the dude's jacket and it was like, I guess I might suffice. That might be good enough. I would have been like, give me back my jacket, give me back my work. Like, you're done, dude. Like, I'm done. That's why so many of us quit. Absolutely. You guys should have. We left because all we were given is the chance to see Austin. And when you do, you get an autograph and a picture for free. Actually, that's a good point that I didn't even think of. So they're not even being told that they can go to their local convention to go see Austin. They're just saying, oh, if you happen to see Austin, you might get an autograph and a picture. Might. All right, then. I might do some work for you guys. Okay. P.S. He ends the letter. Just so you know this is real, everyone had to call Mel Sarge. And when she said something, that's how it went down. She ruled with an iron fist. That is crazy. So you're telling me that I'm doing all of this free work for Austin St. John and I have to call this person Sarge. You are absolutely right, Rebel Dynamite. That is some humiliation type of crap. There is no way I'm going to be doing so much work for Austin St. John, putting up with these two, allegedly, and, all of this is alleged, and let them, number one, berate me, tell me I'm going to be doing stuff for free, maybe sometimes, getting a free autograph and a picture if Austin decides to come to my town, and then calling this person Sarge. Sarge would have met 5 races across the face if she put hands on me, low-key. We are not in the military. Nope. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you are not a damn sergeant, then you will not be called Sarge. If the back of Richards. Absolutely, my guys. And I would not be doubtful that when I put this video out, I clip it, I make shorts of it, it probably will get more people to me. You can always, if all of you want to share your stories, because I'm sure some other people will be coming forward, you can hit me on Instagram, JuiceBoxPoppy182. Send me a message, and just like this person, I will keep you anonymous, and we will get your story out. I believe there are more people out there with stories just like this, and like I said, his video will be coming out one day. He said that he has all of the proof, and that he wants to come out with it. So please tell me what you think. Comment down, like and subscribe if you want more content like this, and I will update you whenever we do. And we will see you in the next one at the Juicebox Poppy Show. Peace. Woo! That was sick. And I know Austin's people were watching because my stream count went down. I mean, went up really high. So Austin, I know you guys are watching. Mel and Sue, you guys are probably watching. And I already got Austin's autograph. I don't need it again. I will let him know to his face. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put something on so that Austin remembers who I am, so that he knows who the hell he pissed off. I'm gonna put another song on for you guys while I do that.
Late lights buzzing off the highway sign, coffee stains, dreams running overtime. They said I'd fade out, never make a name, just another kid in the back of the frame. I was the uncool one, laughed out of class, hand-me-down shoes, living too fast. Now my phone lights up on familiar names. Funny how the doubts all sound the same. Yeah, they didn't see it then. Now they wanna know me when. Late night sessions at the open diner, talking about the past while we aim a little higher. They thought I'd never be nothing, said I'd never shine. Now we're laughing loud at a booth past night. Late night sessions at the open diner. Same old place, but the dreams got wider.
Okay. Austin, I'm going to remind you of a time in 2015 when you came to Los Angeles. You were all about, oh, if you're a service member, come on down. I want to go ahead and I want to meet you. I want to know what you're all about. So many people have commented and tried to troll me about my eyes. I'm blind in one eye. So I wanted to be a firefighter so bad. Not only that, I was really high up in being about to become a firefighter. And I was even the first volunteer to get Explorer of the Year twice in a row for the Los Angeles County Fire Department. This is one of my plaques. When I found out Austin St. John was going to come, I don't care about Rican. When I wanted to see Austin St. John because of the whole paramedic thing, I thought he was the coolest thing ever because I wanted to be part of the fire department. And so he comes to me, and I go up to him, I tell him everything, I tell him my story, and he looks right through me. He doesn't care about anything I had to say. He doesn't care what I was going through. He didn't care that, I had been inside of fires even though I wasn't supposed to at 17. That I was helping people overdosed and helping people basically dying to pass. He didn't care. He just wanted my money, wanted his picture, his autograph done, and he left. So, like I said, Austin, this is all the way from 2015. The rooster's coming back to crow, baby. And now you're getting everything that you should have gotten back in 2015 because now people are not scared of you. Henry Resilient is on you. I'm on you. Everyone is on you. And like I said, the videos are coming out. You can bet on that one. So definitely, Austin, you messed up. Not only with the PPP, but now with the fans in general. And that's it. So yeah. Woo! That was a long time coming. That was a long time coming. So we definitely had some fun with that one. All right, what else do we have to do? Okay, I know I have some gamers in the chat. Type a 1 if you're a gamer in this chat. Because we have a gaming story that I want to get to now that we got this and we can do it all. Oh, thank you. You love the wall setup? Thank you, thank you. Okay, we got some gamers in the chat. So we got a really cool story coming up. How many of you are aware of what the Sega channel was back in the day? Anybody know what the Sega channel was back in the day? Oh, cool. Green Quest says him. Awesome. Let's get this up first. Oh, it's going to be a rare treat for you guys. And yes, I'm planning on doing something with Ray, showing what the Intellivision Amico is for you guys, because that's gonna be such a good story, and you guys are gonna be loving that. Whew, hit the bag. I'm rated. I'm rated. Henry. Or should I say, Headrolled? Whenever I do that, I think of High School Musical. It actually does help me out because I know that's what what's his face is doing whenever he watches Henry stream. Let's see. Welcome to the Juicebox Poppy Show. We've actually got a pretty good segment for you guys today. We actually have some gaming news that would shock a lot of people. So, how many of you remember the Sega Channel? If not, it's okay. The Sega Channel was the Genesis's first streaming service pioneer. So, a lot of you guys remember that we had to have cartridges in order to play games. So you hook this thing up to your phone service, and it would download games onto your Genesis on the cartridge. This cartridge looking thing, this tumor on the Genesis, and so this thing would allow you to play multiple games and rent those games instead of going out and making full purchases for your Genesis. So right there, you got this that would go to the coaxial, the phone service, and then it would have its own electrical cord. So it's like the Genesis was having so much cords that it was basically on life support. So this tumor thing would basically give you access to games, but the problem was it was a lot of money. My cousins had it, and they were the only people that I knew that had it. The Sega Channel cost $14.95 to $15 a month, plus a one-time $25 activation fee. So, it wasn't cheap. That would add up. Rather than paying $50 for a game, you're essentially paying $15 a month, and per year that would be probably more than some people were willing to get the games. But the problem is that the Sega Channel did not save any of those games. So sometimes those games would not be available to you after it was done. Let's go ahead and let's take a look. Like, I know there was a Mega Man game that was exclusive to Sega Channel, and it was gone after the Sega Channel was done. So, Sega Channel. And that's what the main menu screen looked like. So, Sega Channel games were among the first digitally distributed titles. Yeah, absolutely. The Video Games Foundation, History Foundation, I know these guys. These guys like to port over games and to distribute them for free. So I really love the work that the Video Game History Foundation does. Has announced that a massive multi-year project to recover Sega Channel games from the mid-1990s has been a resounding success. Over 140 previously undumped Sega Genesis game ROMs from this era have been recovered. That's awesome. That's 140 games that people would not be able to be able to play without it. Let's see. So there were interesting exclusives. Of course, there were ample crossover between retail released Genesis titles and these available digitally through the cable TV adapter. Yeah, there we go. It was cable TV. Sorry, it wasn't the phone. It was cable TV. Sorry, I forgot from back in the 90s. However, the Sega Channel did offer a few notable exclusive titles. So some of the titles that they were able to recover was one called Garfield Caught in the Act, which I'm assuming is this one. The Flintstones, the movie game, previously believed to be permanently lost and unrecoverable, according to VGHF. So I'm assuming it's this one. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Pretty good because I had heard of the Flintstones movie game, but no one would have been able to play it. Iron Hammer, Waterworld, and the Pico ports. Okay. Some of the exclusives have limited real attractions, though. For example, a version of Street Fighter 2 missing half the characters is still available because they couldn't download the full roster, but it was kind of like the cheaper versions that you're only paying $15 a month. That ROM was heavily modified to fit within the Sega Channel's file size limit because remember that Mega Man, the original, was only like a megabyte. So you did what you could. Interestingly, there were also demos of unreleased Sega Genesis. Oh, that was another thing. So Sega Genesis, Sega Channel, it would give you demos that you could play too. So you could download the demos as well. So if they didn't do anything, like it was just canceled. Nobody played, and so you know, um, they just fell off. Kind of like the Mega Man Legends 3 um demo that was on the Nintendo DS that if you didn't download it on time, you can never play it because the game never came out. Or the Silent Hills, the demo where if you didn't download it, they never made the game with Norman Reedus, so you were out of luck if you didn't download it. And this is some of the things that you could see with the Web Blaster. They had Kids WB, they had TCI, Pathfinder Kids, FHT. Just that Kids WB alone was like a game changer back then. Because remember, nobody had internet. Yeah, the Sega Channel fizzled out as the real internet began to gain traction on PCs and Macs, and the first generation 3D accelerated consoles captured the public interest. So yeah, I mean the recovery of 144 new Sega ROMs from the service is another great win. Let's see what this does. Yeah, Garfield caught in the act, the Lost Levels, and the Flintstones. Yeah, so I'd be interested in knowing what those 144 games is. If you think this is interesting and want some more video game news, if you want to cover more video game stuff, please like and comment, subscribe, and join us on our lives. It's lots of fun. You can see the comments going down, get in touch with the community, and we will see you on the next one. Peace. Hey, likewise, man. Good to see you. What's up? What's up, everybody? Yes, Mega Man the Wily Wars. That's the one I was talking about. Oh, Sage, what's up, my dude? We'll be hitting the lake in a few minutes, so you can join us on that one. And you can let us all know what you're talking what you want to say. You'll be the first person up, okay? Oh, actually, I forgot to do something with the Melon Stew thing. I can actually make it my own segment. Its own segment. Because there's even more. And more? And I bet you anything Austin St. John's dumbass fell off because he thought that we were done. And this is a real hero, Austin. Miyamoto Musashi. My bad. Miyamoto Musashi. This is a t-shirt you should have done. Okay. In the back. Head rolled. Okay. So as we all know, everyone has been hitting me up at the Juicebox Poppy show about the problematic people that Austin St. John surrounds himself with. We just had a person tell us about his experience with Melanie and Sue. And just for a reminder, just in case if you're clicking on this video afterwards, this is Mel, aka to everyone that was on Team Austin, Sarge, and Susan, the two duo that call themselves Team Austin. Whenever you're talking to Austin, you are talking to one of them. And multiple people, not just people from Team Austin, have told me about the problematic people that they are. They've actually sent me screenshots of the things that Susan has said to them in the past, and apparently they are alleged very racist, hate the fans, and want Austin for themselves. So it sounds like something of some older ladies that want someone that they deem to be a action star, you know, on their good graces and filling out their little girlhood fantasies of being with an action star. Now, I'm not saying that they've done anything with Austin, but let's do one and one together. That comes out to two. We've already heard some rumors that Austin St. John has been with one Sky Frank. And it's not out of the ordinary to hear because from JDF's own words, he said that Sky Frank had slept with Blake Foster. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying they're doing anything. But hey, where there's smoke, there's fire. And you know, Austin is not with his wife. And you know, like I said, 1 + 1 will always equal 2. I'm just super saying. So some fans also wanted me to let them know that remember, besides these two, he also hangs out with one Zachary Taylor McGinnis that we all know cursed JDF when he died. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of those screenshots. Susan Battisti shared with the Americans Against Islamic Takeover. Wow! Woo! That did not go over well. First second of showing the screenshot. I wish a rag wearing BITCH would attack me for having my country's flag displayed. I'd beat that W within an inch of her worthless life. Whoa! And this was in response to a Lawrenceville, Georgia mother and 2 children while in their own garage on their own property were attacked by a woman in a full burqa with the American flag that was flying on their mailbox. I mean, without any context, I wouldn't be able to, you know, say anything about that video, but that's strange that, you know, a woman in a burqa would attack some rando American flag family for nothing. It almost sounds like what was it? The not the Anthony's, the that little girl that got kidnapped by some black man. But I digress. And it's just my take. I'm not telling you guys what to think, and I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying that this is some fighting words right here. Let's go ahead and take another look at one. Yes, John Benet Ramsey. Thank you so much. Another one from Susan Matizzi. This man had been there. I'll listen to him over a keyboard warrior any day. Combat vet gives powerful testimony against sorry, 1 second. Against trans troops. I don't care if you're trans. I don't care if you're gay. Live your life. I don't really like it. But why are you going to fight against the people that are willing to take a bullet for you? I mean, I don't really care what you believe, as long as you're not hurting kids, you're not hurting animals, you're not hurting other people besides the people that are trying to take away our rights and freedoms. But that's just me. And we have more. Oh, this one didn't age well. I wonder if gorillas in other zoos have starting have started setting stuff on fire. Oh, that does not age well, Susan. That does not age well. And wait, there's more. Congressional Black Caucus, Congressional White Caucus, Congressional Asian Caucus, Congressional Latino Caucus. Oh, I see, but everyone is racist, right? They're really. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, Susan, did it not occur to you that minorities for the longest time were not allowed to do things like this? Did it not occur to you that people deserve the same rights as everyone else? And maybe to express who they are as a people? I mean, I've seen Italians have groups together. I've seen Jewish people have groups together. I've seen Irish have groups together. Why can't Black caucuses happen? Why can't Black groups have get a space together? Why can't gay people have the right to have a group together? Why can't Latinos have that same right, Susan? Or is it just for people like you that deserve to have the rights and the freedoms, and we just work for people like you because just like that person uh came on the other video, that you expect us to do things for free? Kind of a weird parallel when you think about it, that they want people to do things for free and not pay them and call them Sarge. Almost sounds like a step down from, yes sir, massa, I'd be glad to post in all the groups, massa. Whatever you say, massa. That's just me. Like I said, I'm not telling you guys what to think. This is all alleged. And of course, let's not forget that Sarge and Sue, the one with the questionable posts, are not the only people in Austin's camp. We also have the cream de la crop, Zachary Taylor McGinnis. So you all know what he looks like if you ever see him at a con, allegedly. So you can ask him about what he thinks of JDF. Let's go ahead and let's remind ourselves what he said. A year after you selfishly took your life, hundreds have followed suit in your name. There has been so much smoke blown up you should be floating in the Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade. It must chap your that the Red Ranger floats each year instead of you. Frankly, and I'm sure he put frankly on purpose. I'm glad you're I wish your castmates would speak the truth, as I've dropped most of them. I don't care anymore. You are in hole. Austin, what do you have to say about that? Everyone in the chat, go ahead and drop what you really think of it because I will for sure. I am a 99% sure that Team Austin and Austin will be seeing this video. Like and subscribe if you want more of this news. And please let me know what you think. And we'll see you in the next one. I will be covering you, Austin. I promise you. Peace. Woo, that was a good one. So what did you guys think of that one? That was a great one. That was a great one. I'm going to have to clip that one by itself. Oh, okay. Ray is here. Oh, God. No, I was smiling most of the time, Ray. It's just that I got really serious doing that serious piece. Spicy. There is more. What do you mean there is more? Did you send me something? Oh, okay. I guess you didn't send me anything. Okay, never mind. I misread it. Good one. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let's see. Did we have anything else to go over? We already did the Sage stuff. We did the Tyler stuff. We got the Austin stuff cleared out. All right. I have a couple of people first for the link. Sage wanted to give his words before everyone else. So you guys can click the link. You're more than happy to, but just know that Sage is going to be first before everyone else. And then we've got one person that wants to let you guys know about some stuff that he's doing that is really cool in the community. So we're going to spotlight him too. So like I said, anybody can click the link if they choose to, but if Sage does come up, he will be first and foremost. Let me just put it up. Okay, awesome. So like I said, anyone is free to click it. I'll go ahead and I'll let Sage know that the link is up too. In the meantime, we can look at some we can look at some videos. So this one is Johnny Knoxville opens up about his past drug use. Oh shoot. Here we go.
Changed and gone woke and so sensitive. Is The Ringer a movie that you see as problematic in any way?
No, not at all. We made that movie with the support of the Special Olympics.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
And they wanted us to push the comedy and push the boundaries. I'm very proud of that movie. And unfortunately, I think people heard the synopsis that I was going to fake,
pretend to have a disability.
Yeah, so I can enter the Special Olympics. I think people.
I love the one he was doing as the coach, I believe. I love that one.
People heard the premise and they're like, "Oh, that's not for us." But it's actually a very sweet movie.
I've never watched a Johnny Knoxville movie that I wasn't in. And then recently it occurred to me I kept the streak alive. And I thought,
well, thank you.
Yeah. You shouldn't have.
I know, but now I think The Ringer's first up on my marathon.
Yeah, I'm really proud. It's one of my favorite films.
The way.
All right, we got a person up. Let's welcome Andrew Swaney up. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good, man. What'd you think of the stream?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, what stood out to you, man?
What was that?
What stood out to you?
Yeah, I'm surprised with more of this Austin stuff coming out with his what are they called? Handlers?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't understand the audacity to do all that free work and then charging them $75 each to get a picture with him. I mean, not a picture, a morph together. So they paid $75 each. And like I said, if it's the 8 people, because he said it was around 8 to 10 people, that's $600 with just 8 people. And then if he did 10, that's $750 that he took from people that are, essentially because he didn't pay them, being volunteers for him.
Right.
And he said that they were doing things that was more than even some of their day jobs.
Yeah, it's crazy. Some of these cons, how they get over on some people and all that.
I mean, it's not even the cons. The cons have nothing to do with it. The cons, they have no idea what's going on. It's just Austin taking advantage of people, in my opinion. All legend. But he said that he was going to come out with the video. So at some point, we will see that video of what happened that day.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Do you have anything else you wanted to comment on, or any of the news that stood out?
There's been a lot of news that has happened in the YouTube streaming world, Adam DeWoo passing away.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. Did you watch Adam DeWoo?
I watched bits and pieces of him, when I was a little younger. I kind of got away from it, when he started just doing Disney content.
Yeah, I remembered him because I watched his early stuff when he would break into places and go into the abandoned buildings, and that was before he got in trouble with Disney, and then he got back in their good graces. So it was quite a while that I was a fan, but I enjoyed his content, and do you know if they came out with how he passed away?
I've heard different things, like a heart attack, or because he did just come back.
Ooh, Adam, I think you're cutting off.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, you froze up for a second. Apparently, according to them, they're saying heart attack, but I mean, I don't even know, but let's see. Adam DeWoo. Oh, and he lived in Celebration, Florida. If you guys don't know, that's a really rich area in Florida. It's right next to Walt Disney World. The houses there look like you live on the Disney property. Uh, let's see. Oh, the cause of death has yet to be determined. The investigation is still going. But I guess they're saying a heart attack. I'm gonna have to cover that next stream. But thanks, man, for telling me that. I'm gonna have to cover that because I think that's important. Oh, we lost Andrew. All right, guys. You love him. You hate him. You really want to hear his opinion. Bring it. Let's hear it for Brett, fam.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Brett?
How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. You never thought this would happen. You absolutely never thought that you would be coming on one of my streams, let alone that I would be streaming, right?
I mean, I met with Francis in person. I mean, if that happened, then anything's possible.
Right?
Because when I first encountered Francis, obviously when you're in social media, it's very different when you meet someone in person. So when I met Francis in person, I was impressed by her.
Okay.
I understand when she says she's Team JDF for life. I understand where she's coming from. And we had discussions. There's people on Henry Channel. They can't take what I say. There's this KLU guy. He's scared to come on the stream with me. But with Francis, she stands for what she believes in. And I'm very impressed by her. Even though and she's willing to discuss the things that we disagree. We still disagree. That like the stuff we saw on social media, we still disagree. That doesn't change. But the fact that she's willing to discuss those things and not cower, I was very impressed by her.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
If I could set it up where Ko was willing to have not a heated debate, but just a talk, would you be down for it?
I mean, I don't really care either way, because he's just another. I've seen the stuff. I see the chat and I see the comments. It's kind of like I don't want to force people to have conversations they don't want to have conversations with. But when I see
No. I'm
just-
not going to force him to do anything.
Right,
But if I
right.
can facilitate something and have you guys actually talk it out,
Sure.
would you be down for it?
Sure, but when I saw that on this was on Dust's stream yesterday, yeah, I saw that, yes, and I was shocked, like, whoa. But I understand when you're passionate for somebody, it's tough to hear the inconvenient truths, whether with Tui Trang, I discussed with Francis, she broke the law when she died. And people don't want to hear these facts.
Was it a law back then?
Yes, it was. It was always a law in California, especially the seatbelt law it's always been prevalent. And I understand why she wasn't. I understand where Twee's coming from, because she's coming from an oppressive government where government dictates everything that you do. So she viewed it as rebellion. So yeah, the seatbelt, especially in California, it was always.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't enacted until like when I was a kid, like an older kid. I remember because my dad was pissed when they did that. When was it mandatory to wear seatbelts in California? I'm looking it up really quick because she died.
I think it was 2001. So I think it was some sort of law. I think it was a law, either state or federal.
Yeah, you're right. It was in 1993 where it was officially enforced. So I remember that because my dad was pissed when it came out. So you are right, technically, Brett. She did break the law.
She break the law, and I say this not because people say, "Oh, well, you would be saying," well, no, because if you are a fan of Tweez, you are inspired to speak your mind, and that's one of the reasons why people don't like me. Because Austin St. John, he's a convicted felon. These are facts. I'm sorry if people don't like to hear these things, and I won't repeat what I told to Francis about JDF because I know your fandom. They're gonna try to ban me. So I'm not.
I don't care. Like
okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm open to it. We're open to discuss it.
Right.
If people don't like it, they can click the link and they can
Right.
talk to you about it. as far as I'm concerned, like, if people pay me, I won't, keep you off. I'm gonna be
Right.
honest. I've got medical bills, but I'm not gonna, you know, basically, if I ever get monetized, this is like pure hobby. Like I'm not doing it to get rich or
Right.
anything.
But I don't
So
want to cause like
yeah,
drama, especially this is my first time coming on your channel. I don't want to cause drama, but the facts do remain. And I was very impressed with Frances when I was able to talk to her about these things because she knew JDF personally,
yeah.
and what Henry discovered in the police reports, JDF committed a crime. I'm sorry, like people want to hate me for saying this, but I say this because I get messages like, "Oh, I don't want to support JDF anymore. He had drugs." I'm like, get over yourselves. Um, we need to stop canceling these people because they make mistakes. I say this with Toss and Twee, JDF. You need to make your own decision, but to say that JDF took illegal drugs, it's just not something we should do. And I had that conversation with Frances. I was very impressed that because she lives in the real world.
You know what
And
I
some of the
think,
people,
Brent, and
yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong. I think that
yeah,
you're just very passionate about what you say, and it comes out raw to many people. But I think I know what you're getting at. I think you're getting at that. These people weren't perfect, that they
right.
committed crimes, and that we shouldn't focus on the crimes, but maybe celebrate the person. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, it's because of what JDF. I understand, like there's a certain bias because you're as a social media, you're allowed to have a certain bias
Yeah.
of your favorite people, whatever. But when you criticize Austin, which is fair, what the criticism of Austin St. John, most of it is fair game because the facts speak for themselves. When you plead guilty, you are a convicted felon. And if there was an Austin St. John channel, they'd probably have me banned for saying this. But
Oh,
these are the cold.
I'm already banned. After this, I'm sure I'm never gonna get
No, no,
like within 10 feet of his line.
no, but I say this not because I'm celebrating it. I'm saying this because these are the facts and people need to. But when I went on 100 channels, it was on repeat. I kept repeating. I'm like, yes, we already know this. Why we keep doing this? You want to talk about Jason David Frank? We can go there as well. And then that's when the shitstorm happened. And then it's just kind of like but Frances, when I had this discussion with her, she keeps it real, and she understands that JDF was human, Austin's human, Twee was human as well, and yeah. So we still have our disagreements, of course. Like I still
Yeah.
think she lied about Walter, and she said, "Yeah, I stand by it." I'm like, "Oh wow, I'm impressed," because most people would try to shy away from that, but she stands for what she believes in. And then afterwards, she kept calling me, contacting me, asking me to she wanted to confront Blake, and I was like, "Oh my god, um, that's pretty crazy." Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I was there for auto arrest. And speaking of bad experiences with auto, I know the Austin. I heard your experience with Austin, and it's kind
Oh
of
yeah.
like this is a very common thing. I was at New York Comic Con to see Sigourney Weaver. She was in Avatar. She was in Aliens as well,
Yeah.
and she didn't even talk to me, and I paid a lot of money to see her, and I asked about her work. She just ignored me, and this is a common thing. And I've talked with Austin as well. I mean, my last experience with him was terrible because Influence Films, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he recorded Austin. I let him talk to Austin over the phone, and he recorded the conference. And you heard it was played on Henry's channel. The
Yeah. Yeah.
recording was
Mm-hmm.
played, and Austin does watch the material, or somebody does, because Austin told me um, that I recorded the phone conversation, and I was like, no, that was not me. That was one of your fans who paid for your comic book. And he was like, well, I've heard you had a reputation for recording people without their consent. I was like, I thought to myself, oh, this is what Karen Ashley and her friend, that's what they're spreading these lies. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like, yeah, so that was a terrible interaction. But it's just kind of like when you interact on social media, that's the risk you take. And I'm still pissed that Influence Film did that. He hasn't returned my phone calls. I was kind of pissed at him, so maybe I not a surprise, but it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just not everyone's going to be a good experience. And
So I do have a
so,
question for you. So after
yeah,
that, are you still open to seeing Austin? Like after you had that interaction with him?
I understand where he's coming from because he was in a lot of heat for that stuff, and he was in a phone conversation with it was a private phone conversation. It was very clear that he even walked. I remember this conversation. He even made it so other people wouldn't hear because he intended to be private. But it's just kind of like he blamed me for that because it was my phone that he was using to talk to influence films, and it's just kind of like I understand what Austin's saying, but at the same time, you need to have some respect. And maybe Austin's turned off by these fans who do this to him. So maybe he puts a shield, a fence. Like I noticed, my interaction with him was basically very similar to what you described, and this is kind of like maybe he's dealt with people that betray his show, who record him without his consent. And I know people like to cite the recording laws, but you don't do that to somebody that you quote unquote respect. I only recorded one person without their consent. That was one of the security guards that surrounded me. That's the only time I've ever recorded someone without their consent. But other than that, if I respect that person, I usually let them know. And maybe Austin has had those experiences with other people, and maybe with you, he just wanted to keep the line moving. Maybe he wants to limit
There was
interaction
no line.
because
There was no line.
there was no line.
No, I
Okay,
was the
maybe
first.
he.
I was the first and only person.
Oh wow, and it's just he's not the most fan friendly. I understand what people are, where they're coming from. Same with Walter. I understand when they say that they're about money, but the thing is, they never claim to be like, with every fan you will get at least a minute of my time. No, they I joke with Walter that, oh, you're about the money, and he's like, oh hell yeah, I am. So
That's hilarious. So he's told you he's joked about that.
yes, we have joked about this. And it's
Okay.
kind of like, well, get your coin. And so he has been he says, yeah, I do. Christopher Kamen Lee. I asked him, oh, this is gonna go to your rent, right? Like, yeah, I'm doing these concerts to pay my rent.
Hold
So
on.
it's just kind of
Let me show you something really quick since I'm already here.
sure.
Give me a sec, okay? Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. So I want your opinion on this, Brent. So am I in the right or am I in the wrong? So Walter, back in 2016, around there, I was at a con and I got this special edition uh Black Ranger, right? And so I paid him for the autograph, and his pen ran out of ink, and he ruined the signature on it. Like, you can't even tell there's a signature on it, and he still took my money. I was just flabbergasted at that point, and I was just like, "Thank you." Like, I didn't want to cause a problem, but I was like, I have no idea what to do. I'm so pissed that I'm just like, what do I do at this point? I personally want to go up to Walter and be like, "Hey, you told me you were gonna sign this correctly the next time. What do you think?"
Did you ask him the next time?
No, I haven't seen him since. I've been so pissed I
Oh,
haven't seen him since.
then you should let him know, because those things do happen, and that's why I always bring my own stuff to make sure.
Okay.
I always make sure my pens are out, because sometimes their pens, they don't work, or yeah, I bring my own stuff.
Okay.
And But yeah, I'm sure he'll make it right with you. But yeah, and I don't blame them because they were paid very low on the show, and people they say Himes the Bond is about the money. They have no issue with that. But when Walter and Austin they go to the cons for money, all of a sudden people take issue with it. Austin has never claimed that each fan will have a minute conversation at least. They
I
don't
get
make these
it.
pop.
I get it. I just think that for the price that he's doing, I think it's a little high. And I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, for me, I'm just not going to pay it. That's my prerogative. I think it's wrong, so I'm not going to pay him. And because
Right.
I've got that sword in the back. I would love to get that signed by all the Red Rangers, like the ones who played the Red Ranger. I want a Geki. I want Steve Cardenas. I want Austin. In a perfect world, I would love to get it signed by all of them. But like I said, I don't agree with his business style, so I'm not gonna give him my money, if that makes sense. That's my stance on it.
Right. And yeah, he charges what I think it's like 80 now. Yeah, they
Oh my
raised the price.
god.
Yeah, it's 80.
$80. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
paid
80. It's
40.
8. Oh, you paid 40. Okay, so yeah,
I paid
Walter's
40.
80. Yeah, and David Yost is 80 because when I confronted David, I saw his price. He's 60 now. So Amy is the only one. Yeah. Yes, it's a lot,
Yeah.
but they're trying to make money and they don't claim to do otherwise. And you would hope for interaction, but that's not something you could expect.
I get you, man, but I know that, if he did follow the Austin St. John model, he wouldn't be in the situations that he's in. And then what do you think about the assistants? Like what came out today?
Oh, I've seen this before. The retweets. There
Mhm.
has to be whenever you retweet something. There has to be. There's always you always have to hear the other side. I'm not saying that I agree with the tweets, but it's just kind of, you always have to hear the other side because there could be a reason why they're retweeting something. There could have been an explanation. So I hold judgment on that. The only thing I don't hold judgment for is what Zachary Taylor McGinnis. That's very self-explanatory. I've been a lot of hot water for confronting Steve Cardenas for his representation of Zachary Taylor McGinnis to the point where he called a police officer on me to try to intimidate me. This is a
Wait,
very
Zach did?
contentious.
Wait, Zach did?
Steve
Oh,
Cardenas.
Steve. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
At one con, I asked him about his representation. And then at another con, he used a police officer who was the head of security to tell me not to talk about this with Steve. And I was shocked by him doing this.
Apparently, Javi says those weren't retweets; those were Facebook posts from the assistants.
No. What you showed me, that's when what you showed me was reposting.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going off of. And you always have to hear the other side when it comes to these type of things, because there could be an explanation for this.
I guess,
same with
but
that.
I mean, it looks really bad. You have to admit, it looks really bad.
Of course, it looks really bad, but
Yeah.
if you're going to judge someone, you have to look at the other side. With Zachary Taylor McGinnis, there was no explanation. Barbara Goodson, for example, Zachary Taylor McGinnis wrote a handwritten letter begging for her business back. She refuses because that post, whether you're Team JDF or otherwise, is absolutely disgusting. That behavior is looked down upon in our society. You look at what happened with Charlie Kirk. You look at the posts that people are making, and it's just kind of like, this is unbelievable. So the only thing that's definitive is Zachary Taylor McGinnis. And you can't blame, if you're going to blame Austin, you're going to have to blame everybody who is represented by Zach, because that tweet is well known by now. Charlie Kirsch, Steve Cardenas, who else is on there? I don't.
So Javi says the assistant specifically grabbed photos online and made a racist post. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, Brent. This one is really bad.
So she grabbed this post and she retweeted it.
She
reposted it.
Yeah.
It looks bad, but there's always with people do this with Trump. They do this with, and he's.
I mean, it's pretty much saying, "Well, I wonder if gorillas and other zoos have started setting stuff on fire." I mean, that's pretty much calling the pot black, dude.
I reserve. Look, I mean, I'm not saying this is terrible, but I always want to hear the other side, and if it's unconvincing, then you know. But that's just my
No, no, of course you can have your own opinion. I'm
right.
just also stating my side
Right.
because we're both minorities, Brent, as much as we're in different social classes, I guess. But I mean, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. This one is really bad. It's a repost where he shared it, and she represents a Power Ranger. It's like Francis was telling me because I worked for Rockstar too. And so, when we were both with our celebrities that we were assistants to, we had to represent them. So all of my posts, all of my stuff, it's kind of like, hey, you represent my brand. This is not a way to represent Austin, you know?
Right, right. But I like to. There's always the other side. I always like to hear the other side. Whether I'm and I know, um, if this was let's just this used to be JDF's assistant, right? They used to be assistants for him. I think so, right?
Yeah, they used to, and then
Yeah.
JDF fired them for some reason. Hopefully that reason comes out one day, but we shall
We
see.
don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard that Francis was fired by JDF. I don't know how substantial that is, but that's what I've heard as well.
No, she
Um,
came on my channel. I'll send you the link. You need to DM me um in Instagram, Brent. I promise. I'll send you all of that because Frances did come here and she gave some bombs. She was basically saying like, this is Mel and Sue. This is what happened. Like, these are all the facts. And then she even said she dropped another bomb on my channel the other day where she said that JDF refused to come to California because of Sky and Jacob.
oh wow. She didn't say anything about whether she was fired by JDF, did she? I
Oh,
don't
I'm
think she
sorry, you
stated
you cut
anything
off.
because
What'd you say again? I'm sorry.
she about apparently Francis was fired by JDF as well. That's I heard that from Scott Zillner. He went on
No, no, no. She was never fired. She was never fired.
I mean, these are all allegations. I
I
mean, I guess
think. Oh, don't quote me. Don't quote me. That lie has been perpetuated by Sky Frank. She's said that one multiple times
ah
to different people.
uh-huh.
This is from what I've heard and from what I've seen, is that Sky has told people that Francis was fired, but Francis was never fired.
Okay, so maybe she had a baby or something, and she
Yeah,
was
that's
given like
exactly.
a leave. I'm just speculating. I don't know, but I'm just.
I don't think so. But I know she had just had her baby at that time, so maybe that's it. But I'm not.
It's all speculation at this
Yeah, I
point.
mean,
But
I
it's
can
just kind of
ask
like.
her if she's ever on my channel. I'll ask her, but um, but yeah, I mean, she said it clear as day. Just send me a message on IG because I can't message you. I tried to do it, but it won't let me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it just gives me like an error message.
Mm.
Francis basically said the reason why JDF didn't come to California is because of Sky and Jacob.
Oh, wow.
Because Jacob allegedly, well, Francis said that Jacob told JDF that if he caught him at a California con, he would pew pew him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is.
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
I'm telling you, dude, you got to start watching my show. You got to start watching my show. I get the bangers, man.
Wow, that's. JD, his own son would do that to him.
Oh yeah, we already know about, Henry's already covered Jacob's crimes, so it does not surprise me that Francis said that, Jacob would tell him, he would pew pew him.
Jeez. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
And like I said,
yeah.
Sky Frank also was the one who told. I don't know who she told off the top of my head. I'm just trying to remember, but I think it might have been Rican that Francis was fired. So she.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because Scott, he just went on because I think Henry accused him of letting Jacob into the con. This was Pasadena Comic Con,
No, not
and
Pasadena. Power Morphicon.
no. But this was when apparently Austin was helping Jacob with like something. I think the T-shirts
So
or something, or
I
yeah, or
remember
the
this.
other.
I remember this because I spoke to Jacob, and I didn't know I spoke to Jacob.
Uh-huh.
So, I spoke to Jacob at PMC, and then
Uh-huh.
Henry had all that about Scott Zilder because it came out that Jacob was indeed at Power Morphicon, especially with his crimes.
Right. I think he was on probation. I don't know though, but I mean, it's just kind of like, but this was earlier in the year, I think, because it was a Pasadena Comic Con. That's like every year, and Jacob was allowed in, and Scott didn't know at the time, so he
Oh,
just
it
went
was
on like
Chucky. Okay, I apologize. It was Chucky.
Chucky.
Yeah, it was Chucky that she told Chucky that Francis was fired. So yeah, it's multiple people.
Jeez. Okay. I mean, you
Yeah.
hear all these rumors like she stole money. It's just kind of like,
Well, it's not rumors because all these people have come up and given their statements and shown proof of the transactions. I
that
wouldn't
Francis
say.
stole money.
Oh no, Sky.
Oh, okay. I thought like there's proof of that. I didn't. That's shocking to me. Okay, so
No.
okay, so
That Sky has taken money from fans like those on the spectrum and those handicap fans.
I don't know how she has a platform. I don't understand it.
I
She's
mean, you've been to Power Ranger conventions. You know that unfortunately, compared to regular conventions, Power Ranger fans are really on the spectrum. You would have to agree with that.
I mean, they're
There's a lot
more
more compared
nicer,
to other ones. Yeah.
right? And it's just kind of like it seems to be a pattern where they think they can take advantage of the fans. They make a generalization, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, especially I mean, Steve, Karen, I mean David Yost, especially. I mean, they think that you could push us around because you've dealt with certain fans that you think might not push back, but you know, you learn the hard
And I
way.
mean, I think it's sad, and that's why I I wanna I don't wanna do all drama, Brent. Like I think we're past the drama. I think this community is hard up for a change in pace. So for me, I'll cover the drama so that people are aware of Austin St. John, but I'll also promote it in a way of healing because of the Young Sage situation and Deca Mexican. I really want this community to start healing. Like I think we're done fighting enough. I think it's time for a change, and if I can be the change, even as little as I am, so be it.
Right. But I mean, the draw. Some of it is informative
Yeah.
because Zachary Taylor McGinnis,
It's
for
like you said.
example.
It's like you said with David Yost. Do I agree with David Yost? Kicking you out? No. Do I think you're totally in the right? No, but I'm not going to stop you from platforming and telling people, "Hey, make your own, opinion about David
He
Yost."
didn't kick me out. I don't know what kick me out.
Oh, when your confrontations, I meant.
Oh yes, I
Sorry,
mean,
I'm gonna be honest, Brent. I had treatment today, so my brain isn't 100% right now. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, that was. It's just kind of like in any situation, any context, that would be outrageous. It'd be outrageous. If you go to Costco and they did that to you, those people would be fired.
Yeah.
There'd be police report. What Karen and Christy did, like Jeremy Richards, Stephanie
Remind me.
Dana.
Yeah, I know
Stephanie Dana, but it's Jeremy Richards. Okay, so they were with me. Rangers Hub at Atlanta, and they witnessed how they were talking to me and stuff, and they told me that I downplayed the situation because they were like interrogating me, asking me if I was a fan and stuff, like accusing me of secret recording. It's kind of like that behavior. The
And
way
I
they were
think
talking
that's
to me, they would.
totally and I think that's totally wrong because I remember you said one time that you didn't go to a concert with Karen, but you met Karen at a concert, so she knows who you are.
Okay, so I met her at a convention, and then the week after, there was a concert in California in an area called Inglewood. Um, the I think
The forum?
it was the Forum. The Forum. It was a new edition concert, and
Okay.
I saw her, and then we took a picture, and it was kind of like small world, I guess, but just kind of like
But did she know who you were?
yeah, she did, of course.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, Brent, is that I'm not stupid. The Rangers aren't stupid. They know who you are. You know, they know your face. Like if they're acting stupid, it's because they're acting stupid, in my humble opinion.
Right, they're looking for someone to they think that I secretly recorded them, and those recordings were done by. You probably know Henry knows who they are. It wasn't me. You know who they are, right?
No, I don't. Honestly, I
Okay,
don't. Yeah,
okay.
I
So
honestly
the you ain't nobody, and then the one where Steve's talking about his representation was Zach. It was probably the same day, but it wasn't me.
probably.
So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just they lost my bit. I won't support them anymore. That's it's whatever.
And
But
you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's kind of like me and Austin. Like I'm just like, you know what? Like I'm just not going to give you your money. I will make sure to like if somebody gives me good proof like this guy that gave me the story, I will go ahead and do it. And like I said, he's going to come out with the video that was in mention. It's just he doesn't want to put it out right now.
I heard the story before. I think I know this person.
Okay, good. So let's just leave
I
it
think
at that. Okay?
no, I think because he told me this story.
Let's just leave it at that. Brett.
No,
Let's
no. I'm just saying, like, because I've heard the story before. Maybe two people have the same story because obviously there's multiple street teams. But I have heard this before, and it's just kind of like he will come out when he feels comfortable. Because you did mention he was a he on on the stream,
no, for
so.
sure. I mean, was it a he? Was it a she? I'm not gonna tell. But yeah, I
Right.
mean, we'll talk more, Brent. I've got like a line of people, but please DM me, Juicebox Poppy 182. We will talk. We're all good, Brent. I would love to have you in the future to give your opinions. I thought that this was a really great talk, and I think that it's good to have everyone's opinions showcased. Okay.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
All right, later, brother.
Okay.
Okay, we have that. Sorry, guys. That I know I've got a line, but that one had to happen. So Prince, hold on. I promise you'll get your time. But let me go ahead and let me get the people in line, okay? And everybody, you can click the link. This is the time where we're just chilling. We're giving our opinions, and I want to hear your opinions too. What's up, Dynamite?
Hey, what's going on? Good.
It's good, man. It's good. Are you good? Are you driving?
No, I just finished a workout. I met at my running club, and then I'm still in downtown, and I was hearing a lot of it, and it just didn't sit right with me, to be honest. Like,
Okay, Dynamite, you're like my VIP. Let me get the other guys up. Let me hear their opinions really quick. I'm gonna bring you back up because, like, you're like becoming a fast good friend, and I really want your opinion. Okay, I want to give you your time. Okay, like I did Brett. Okay, Ryusi, what's up, dude?
Sorry, I was making a Facebook post on Beast Wars fan page.
It's all good.
It's
It's all good, dude.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
So what's up, dude? What you think of the stream?
So far it was good to start with some good news and getting some lore drop. That was good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not surprising about the ASJ stuff because knowing how he plays in the background with the PPE loans, this kind of coming out was like, there's probably more skeletons in the closet.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all know the allegations of, and like I'm saying, allegations of him and Sky Frank.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly him and Sky Frank. And, it would not surprise me that he's flying these women out without his wife, and they're doing free work. I mean,
To my knowledge, they're
allegedly,
separated.
huh? Oh, are they?
From what allegedly, he and his wife are separated right now.
Is that new news? Because I know she was working, like she was a teacher.
I think they're not officially separated, like legally. They're just
Ooh, this is new lore drop.
because I think the PPE loan probably puts them straight. That is why I heard through grapevine. It is.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
That's why I say allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's why I say allegedly they are separated.
Okay. Okay, so this is news if it is true, but it would not
I
surprise
doubt
me.
it, to be honest, just because how long she's been with them, she probably knows him better than anyone. So,
I mean, it
like I
wouldn't
said, I'm
surprise
taking it
me
with a
if
grain
it
of
would.
salt.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like a strategic separation where
That's what I'm kind of thinking
officer-
too. Like that's the best case.
Yeah, because like, just in case if he should go down, she's not going to go too far down with him. Because already she doesn't have to pay the 50% that he does, for the PPP loan.
Pretty much.
So,
Because a lot of scores that was like something they both agree on. Hey, we're going to do separation for right now, so you don't have to pay for this. That's another possibility. But as of right now,
I mean, but I'm going to tell you right now, Ryusi, that from me and my experience when I was in banking, that the government did not care. Like, say you, Ryusi, took the PPP loan and you sold your house, you did everything to cover your A. The government would basically be like, okay, cool. Who'd you sell it to? I want the money. I want the house. Like they're not playing. Like if you put your money in the Cayman Islands and they had the wire transfer,
Like
they're like, buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to Cayman Islands.
that's why they have like a 96% success rate when it comes to doing anything.
Yep.
They want you, they'll have you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They want you. They're gonna have you on a silver platter.
Roasted too.
Yep.
Finally, with a little honey spread on it, like there it goes, glaze.
I kind of wish, my own opinion, that he had done the whole bravado thing of I'm gonna fight this till the very end, just so he could have learned.
I mean, he started out that way, and it's like then he just rolled over his belly, like, please be gentle.
No, he went like a couple of Brokeback Rangers and was like, not too hard, Daddy.
Please don't use the sandpaper condom. Just give me a little reach around.
I'm telling you, man. I think that's what happened. I think that, he started out with that whole bravado and then they got his signature and he was all like, please be gentle, Daddy.
Please. Just a little lube. Just a little bit.
Javi says the PPP loans were loans that were supposed to be paid back. He didn't qualify and committed fraud to get one, making it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
like I've publicly said it that I did a lot of PPP loans for people, and unfortunately, I saw a lot of businesses go down in the state that I'm in, California. Obviously, everyone knows, and that some of the businesses that they were grown men and they were crying because they couldn't get a PPP loan. Like they were like there was one guy that his business, his little cafe, wanted to be bought out by the Kardashians before COVID. And then after COVID his business was worthless. They refused to buy. So,
That happened in a lot of restaurants nearby me, especially in DC. Like there was just a lot of mom and pop shops that just closed down, like even grocery stores.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Because
it was terrible.
They weren't able to get the loan, or when they were able to finally open back up, and DC took forever to open back up fully.
Yeah.
To even just have them run. they had to get rid of so much product that they had to buy new product, and they just put them under. And they couldn't get out of the red.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, and I mean that's the reason why I think I, for one, am not a fan of Austin.
Oh
Because
no, because some people, even just random people, just took the PPE loans.
yeah,
Because I think Henry did a little segment on this where just random people did it and they didn't pay it back because they didn't know we were supposed to pay it back, but they did the business side, so just
yeah.
like personal one.
Oh, I know stories of like people that bought Ferraris, and
Oh yeah,
and then when it came time to do it, they were like, "Oh, this is forgiven, right?" It's like, "Yeah, give us the paperwork," and they're like, "What paperwork?" And that's essentially what happened to Austin. It was like, "All right, cool, you have 10 employees. Where's the W-2s?"
well, it's supposed to be help me hire 10 employees, but that didn't happen.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
worked these two to death.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was
And,
like,
one of them turned
"Oh,
out to be racist.
okay, you don't have W-2s. Like, what do you have? Where's the proof? Where's the money?"
You
And
got
he's like,
1099, so you have something.
"Yeah, exactly. The
Then you have
government is
nothing.
not stupid."
Yeah, the government's not fucking stupid. Jesus
No.
Christ, I didn't owe the government till recently for taxes.
I mean, we've all heard Del Gribble. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
All right, man. Well, do you have any final words or anything to say so I can let the
I would
people
say
off?
the Sega segment was a blast from the past. I have not heard that from I was a kid. I never had one. I was forced spot, so
Oh, my cousins had
we
it.
had
My
like the
cousins had it. I wanted one, but then my dad was like, "Wait, it's gonna be $15, and I have to pay the cable bill, and I have to, do all this." He's like,
pay your online bill too,
"No."
internet bill, and
Yeah.
all that.
Mm-hmm. He was like, "No way. It's cheaper to just buy you games."
Yeah, at that point it was pretty cheap. So I think they tried this again with the Sega Saturn, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
like the online feature and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for more like multiplayer kind of situation. Not like, hey, we're going to do exclusive downloads now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, pretty much it was the forecast to PSN, Nintendo Online, and
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live. Yeah. All right, man. Well, always as you are, dude. I'm always grateful for you, and we will definitely talk again. Okay.
Of course. Talk to you
All
all
right.
later.
Later,
Y'all stay
brother.
classy.
Mm-hmm. That was Ryusi. And we're going to go ahead and get Daniel Alberto up. What's up, Daniel?
Hey, Angel.
Hey,
So,
what's up, man?
good. Just at my weekend job, so I can't really take too much time. I got to work and talk. But,
Okay.
I mean, this stream definitely was I'd say, I vibed with it a lot because there was a lot of points made that I've been in similar situations with, such as the whole Charlie Chase situation with my best friend, or I don't know how you phrase it, because he was my best friend, but he's no longer with us at 25
Okay.
years. His older sister was an addict, and so I get both perspectives of Daniel Curtis Lee, and
Yeah.
and as a sympathizer as well.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not justifying Daniel Curtis Lee's behavior. It could have been a case of he's interacted in the situation before, and maybe he's just exhausted. I'm not justifying it. I'm just trying to correlate my experience of my best
Yeah.
friend's older sister in that situation, where at first I tried to do everything I could, and eventually it just becomes a case of it's on them, and you get tired of them coming around because they're not going. It's a pattern. It's a
Yeah.
pattern. They say these things, and then they disappear, or they don't like how things are going, so they leave, and then they end up coming back anyways.
I get you, man. I think it's more of I hate the patterns for the guy who played Cookie, because this
Yeah,
isn't
he's
the
a
first
controversy.
rodeo. This isn't
He's a
his first
controversy.
rodeo
Yeah.
to controversy. And
Mhm.
so he did it for
fun.
the chick that apparently had sex with everyone in the crew. According to her,
Mhm.
she basically went through the whole train with all of the cast members of Undead's Declassified, and she was saying some racist remarks, and it's almost like, is it a coincidence that he's like flabbergasted, like, oh boy, here I go again, and how am I gonna appease you people next? That's the kind of thing that I saw it as, because, like I said, if it was a one-time thing, I could maybe say, okay, cool, like maybe he's tired, maybe he's going through it, but he's done this before, and I think it's in my personal opinion, I think it's a little condescending of his behavior.
A little tactless. Yep, that's
Yeah.
understandable. I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe on social media people are tagging him and Devin Workhauser and
Yeah, but he's not
everybody else.
doing anything. Devin is not doing anything besides.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he just said he was all like, "Yo, that's so sad. I'm praying for him." And I mean, Devin's not doing anything.
I mean, he doesn't have a social obligation. None of them have a social obligation.
Yeah, none of them have a social obligation to do anything, but
at the same time,
so for me,
it's a
I
little
think
tactless and tasteless when someone like Daniel Curtis Lee literally just does this because either the fans keep bugging him and he wants to clout, or he just wants to clout. There isn't really anything.
No, it was. I absolutely. I think it was clout because he stuck a camera in Tyler's face when he should know, like, I should probably not stick a camera in this guy's face at his lowest point when I'm trying to get him help. I mean, I think that it should be enough, like the Mighty Ducks guy, where he was all like, "Yo, help me get him help. I'm okay with not sticking a camera in his face. I just want to get him the help. Help me get him help," and that was it. And that's the way that I think it should have been handled.
It should have been. I mean, if Tyler Chase accepted the help, if he accepted, yes, I'll take my medication, I'll go get help, but on the condition of I don't want to be recorded. I mean, that would be understandable.
Well, I don't even think he's. I don't even think he's in the right mental place to even notice that there's that he's being recorded or something. Like, it's more instinct
I
than
think
anything.
in a way it kind of came off as like a subtle power move of like, you're under my scrutiny when Daniel Curtis Lee decided to have that camera in his face.
Exactly. Like, if you look at I'll just pull it up. Fuck it. Hold on. If you look at the way he's standing, like I said, like because if you ever worked at a theme park or anything like that, not to talk to people like this. Hold on. I got it right here. So you see how he's standing over him, and he's clearly looking down. Like, if you were working at a theme park and this was a child, because this is essentially a child. This is not like a grown adult anymore. Like, you have to go down to his level. You have to make him feel comfortable. Like, him looking up to you is a power move. Like, he really should not have been doing that. But
I mean, I know that from experience working with for autism clinic and working with kids for 6 years for an after school program. So it's something that I always urge my coworkers of: don't talk at the kid. It's a conversation. When you're talking with kids or with people, you need to understand that you have to be a lot more patient rather than having them expected at your mindset.
Yeah. But yeah, man. What do you have to say about the Austin St. John stuff, man?
Well, I wanted to make a counterpoint of what Brent was saying, a civil counterpoint of basically that as a fan of whoever I'm a fan of, I don't dismiss, I don't cancel, but I hold basically who I want to be a fan of accountable rather than justify, oh, well, there's two sides to every story. Yes, there's two sides to every story, but at the same time, that doesn't justify why someone would call somebody a monkey or a gorilla or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to point out as well. Like, I don't think at any point someone should call, a black person a gorilla, because that's what clearly she was trying to say, or call any Latino a wetback or a beaner or something like that. I think that
and
that's
as a mixed race, as a mixed race, because my dad is black, but he was born in Mexico, and mom being Mexican, but also basically mixed race. I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody, but at the same time, I joke about these things, but at the same time, if it's used to kind of weaponize, that's not cool. I don't care who
Yeah.
it is. I don't care if it was my best friend. I would have went off. I would have went off on them because it ain't cool. And again, to the point of, well, everybody does something bad. At the same time, not everyone's personal offenses or whatever are on the same scale. Austin St. John basically scammed people out of money, and we're basically saying, oh, it's no different from Toy Trang not wearing a seatbelt. It's no different from Jason David Frank having drugs. They weren't hurting anybody doing that stuff.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I can see where you're coming from.
To basically scale somebody who has been scamming people for years with a repeated history of scamming people for years out of their money, and basically scale it down to somebody who was in possession of drugs and somebody who didn't wear a seatbelt. That's like saying, oh, the emperor is not naked. He's wearing a special kind of clothing that only certain people can see.
Yeah, I can see that, man.
It's
man,
like
I gotta let these people up, and I know you're working, man. We'll talk more, okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna end on that. If you're gonna be a good fan holds who they like accountable, and expect better from them, not enable their bad behavior. And that's all I'm gonna end it on.
Okay, for sure, brother. And I always appreciate you listening in, commenting, everything. You're a really good friend. Okay, we'll hear from you again. Okay.
Yep, we'll change.
All right.
All right.
Later, brother. Okay, Prince, I'm gonna bring you up. We have Prince Brennan, a friend of Sage that wants to showcase some of his artwork and some of his stuff. Prince, you here?
I am here.
Hey, what's up, Prince? What do you got for us, my man, that you want to showcase?
I can use them the two things I showed you on my Instagram. You can show that to them. I don't really,
Okay.
I don't have access for it, but you can.
Okay, give me a second. So while I get that up, can you tell the audience what you do and how you
Yes.
can help them?
Yes. So hello everyone. I am a graphic designer. I've been doing this for 2 years since I've been in school, and I am basically I make anything that the heart's desire. Anything you want it, how you want it, and I can get it done. So simple. And I listen to what you guys want. I listen to you guys how you want it and how you guys want it done. Cause I did something I did that for Chris Brown. I did that for Chris. I did that for his song Holy Blindfold. Song Holy Blindfold. And then basically, I do basic things like anime, cartoon, Boondocks, you name it, anything, Dragon Ball, you name it. I can make it. I can make it. Whatever you think, I can make.
Okay. Now, I am not personally the greatest fan of Chris Brown because I have had history with Chris Brown, but I will showcase your stuff. So basically, I live in Los Angeles. I obviously Supreme skate culture and stuff like that. So I used to hang out I used to hang around this place called Brooklyn Projects, and Chris Brown would be there all the time.
Whoa.
To the point that I would be like, bro, do you have a job? Like, Jesus, man, go make some music, you know?
I mean, that's one thing I like about Chris. Like, even though I haven't met him before, but I love his work. I love his work and I love his music, especially like his song Holy Blindfold. When I heard his song Holy Blindfold, it made me basically like it makes it like it's a good song. It's a good song, and the music just takes me away. It takes me away every time.
I'm gonna have to listen. I just have that personal bias against Chris Brown, but I'm just like, you know what? One of these days, when I have less hate for him, when the fire is not stoked so hot, I'll probably go and listen to them and be like, you know what, Prince? I listened to the song. It's not bad.
I mean, you'll like it though. I feel like you'll like it.
Knowing me, I'll probably be like, it's not terrible.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of people that said they hated it, and then a lot of people say they do like it. But He mostly he focused on the good. He focused on the good. He don't focus on the bad.
Okay. So
But
I do have a question. Would you be
yes,
open to if they were to pay you $500 a week, but you have no idea where they're getting the money from? Would you be open to doing work for this guy that was against Sage with his $87 of his spot fund?
nope. Would
That's a
not.
nope.
I would have been declined right after he said it. Right after I heard 87. Nope. I would have been gone. I would have been I would have clicked off and run.
Oh, cool. So Black Dragon's gonna follow your social media.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put
It's in my yep. It's in my Instagram. Yep, it's the same name, but it's the lowercase though. It's like lowercase. Everything's lowercase, guys.
I
Everything's
got you.
lowercase.
I'm just gonna put it in the chat because
Oh,
I can follow it from here. Hold on 1 second.
okay. But like, yeah, I would have been. Yeah, I would have clicked off. I wouldn't be interested. I wouldn't be interested in that. I literally would look at him like, sir, you think I'm a fool? You think I'm a fool to do that? I'm not doing it. I don't think so. I'm good. I don't think so. I wouldn't even be interested in even do it because I know for a fact anybody that's trying to sell me something for $87, yeah, no.
And then you're loyal to Sage too, so that
That's
would
what I'm
be the
saying. Yeah,
double.
I only
Yeah.
make things for Sage. I only make things for Sage and only him only. And
Okay.
anybody that's basically like in his community, I'll make things for them too.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
do
man.
things with that guy.
Why don't we do this? Because I've got my Juicebox Poppy logo right here. I love that logo. But why don't we do this just so we can showcase your art? Why don't you give me like an update of this Juicebox Poppy? Like just that
Ooh,
little cartoon juice box, and
yeah.
let's show the fans what you can do.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah, just go buck wild. The only thing I ask is that those little cartoon arms.
Yes.
I really dig that.
So
That
how would you like it? Because I can definitely
I like the
make it
magenta because magenta is my favorite color, and because I love Common Rider,
nice.
and just keep the magenta, the
Nice.
juice box, and those little like those because I like 50s cartoons and stuff like that, so I really like those little arms and the thumbs
Love
up.
it.
So if you can do something like that,
I love that
like
too.
yeah, let's go. Let's just
Let me
show
see.
let's show these people what you can do. I just
Oh,
put
most definitely. I got you on that
Prince's
one.
Instagram on the link. Please, people, go and follow him. Let's get that community up. And we have a question. They're saying, what program do you use for your art?
I use Canva mostly. Because
Canva? Okay.
Canva basically there's a thing where it allowed. Yes, that's something I've been using when I was in school. Canva is something that I've been using in school for the longest, and they always have the greatest things I need and the right tools that I need for it, and it's so perfect.
Okay.
And I literally like, oh my god, it comes in handy. It comes in handy very well, very well. I like it.
Okay. It looks like DDH has
Okay,
his
all the
Canva.
follows. Okay, whoa.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you.
I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys.
So yeah, man.
Someone said I use Canva too. It's a great. Isn't that a website? Yes, Canva actually is a website. But if you have a pro membership with them, they'll give you all the tools and stuff for it.
Oh, got it. Yeah, man.
And
I
that's what
mean,
I have.
that's the whole point of this show is that I want to showcase the community. Like I told you, I was like, you know what? I don't think it's a whole segment that I can do, but let's go ahead and let's get you your own time so that you can talk to the people, and I'm sure that people, would
Do you have
that are
a
interested would do it.
picture? Do you have the juice picture? So
Yeah,
I can
I can send it to you on Instagram.
yes. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
I'll
can
send it to you.
yeah, so I can basically work on it so that I can work on it for you and I can get it done for you.
Yeah, man. I'd be happy to. So, Prince, do you have anything else to say to the people? Like anything else you want to let them know? Do you have any opinions on the Austin St.
Well,
John stuff? What do you think?
well, basically, I'm gonna do something that I always love doing. Is that
Yeah.
showing support? So,
Yeah.
if you guys could actually do me a favor and show this guy right here some support, Lily, could you guys also, subscribe to him, like to follow, everything like that, and that'll make me happy. Of course, it'll make me happy if y'all show him some love because he's really an awesome guy, and his
Thank you.
work should never go unnoticed.
Thank you,
And
my man. I appreciate that. You're a cool
that's
guy.
what I love doing. I love showing. I basically I'm a person that loves showing support back to the community. That's what I do. I
Yeah.
always love doing that.
I mean that's why I wanted this show to be is that yeah, I'll do drama like Austin St. John and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of a tit for tat thing, but really I think that there's unrecognized voices in the community and I'm just like you
Yes.
shouldn't be one of the gatekeepers trying to keep the community to yourself. I think that there are many
Never.
talents and I want to
It's a lot
showcase
of
those
talented
things,
people out here in this world. It's a lot of talented people out here, and they always get unnoticed. And I literally be like, oh my god, why?
Rayusi, you didn't enjoy your coffee maker? Jesus Christ, man.
Not the coffee maker. See,
Yeah, man.
a coffee maker. I like coffee makers. Yes, I do love them.
Were you around for the Austin St. John stuff?
Yes, I was sitting here for it.
You were probably floored. You were probably like
I was literally on the floor laughing. I was on the floor literally like dying, trying to figure out why. What was going on? Okay.
I mean, that was in 2015. We're in 2025. 10 years.
That
and
is
he
a
has not
true
changed.
fact. Yes,
I mean, I would have been pissed too if he told me you have to pay $75 and you're gonna be in a morph with 10 people.
See, I would have left. I would have automatically left right then and there.
Oh yeah, dude, $75. He could have at least been like, "Yo, give me $10 amongst all of
Right.
you."
That's
And
why
then
I don't charge people. I don't charge people that like that. I do my prices is literally from 20 to 30.
Exactly, dude. Like, I'm even thinking like they're doing it for free. Then he should have been like, "Yo, everybody come in for the picture."
And that's what I'll be doing.
Mm-hmm.
My price. Oh, I just sent you a thing on
Oh, okay.
Instagram
On
for the
IG.
picture.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. I'll send.
But like
it to you.
that's what I tell people. I don't do that. Charge people only 20, and that is my budget.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of person I am.
Yeah, and
I
I
don't do
mean,
that at all. Because
I mean, like
someone said I
I've been
might hire
told.
you for my book cover art. Oh, trust me. I got you, Primal. I got
Oh,
you,
cool,
Primal.
cool.
I got you. I got you for that. Trust me. Because
Alright,
I
man.
don't charge people like that. I don't do nobody like that at all.
I get you, my man. But do you have anything else
Because I
to
respect.
say?
I know
Final
people
words?
have like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, basically, all I can say is new beginnings. Of course,
Yeah,
we
of course.
are approaching 2026 now, so
Mm-hmm.
I can always say that I look forward to new beginnings and new things and new stuff,
Yeah.
in the future. So that's all I hope. So basically, hey, if everybody just basically stick together in this time of need, hey, that's cool.
Absolutely, man.
All this like
Everybody
we just
go follow Prince Branyan. Please see his art. If you want something done,
yes.
hit him up. Next time I come up, hopefully I'll have the new Juicebox Poppy logo. And
Yes, you will.
we are
Actually, you'll have it. You'll actually have it about like in the next 2 minutes. Because it only takes me 2 minutes to get this. It only takes me 2 minutes to get this stuff done. So yes, I moved
Okay.
that fast. That fast.
Okay. So hopefully, I'll showcase the new logo on that next one. So unfortunately,
Yes.
the juice box we all love will be gone, but it'll be some cool artwork. Okay.
Yes, it will be. So yes, don't worry, guys. It will still be the juice. It will still be juice box, but trust me, he's gonna look very much better. He's gonna look so much better.
All right, my man. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
other person up. He's been waiting for a while, and we will
of
talk.
course.
Showcase more. Be sure to
Yeah.
watch, subscribe, and click the link. I always want to hear
Oh,
from you.
most definitely. I'm already subscribed to you already, so you already know this.
All right, my man. Well, everybody else that was following Prince,
Oh
Prince
yeah.
is a regular. Like he'll click the link whenever he wants, and
Mm-hmm.
you love Prince, we'll get Prince up here. Okay.
And I love you guys. So yes, Diamond, you can break up Diamond. I'll be down in the in there just looking around. See if anybody down there.
All right, my man. Well, we'll see you. Okay.
Of course. Bye
All right.
guys.
Bye bye. That was cool. I like Prince. Prince is cool. Give me 1 second. He has been waiting for a while, but we all love his opinions. We got Dynamite. What's up, Dynamite?
Hey, not much. Just got done doing some calisthenics while I was listening to everyone
Okay.
kind of come up. I'm still downtown. Let me show you guys really
Sure.
quick. It's such. Oh, can you guys see it? Is it reversed? There we go.
Yeah, it's reversed.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, what is that?
That is downtown Austin. So
Okay.
a lot of new buildings have been added in the recent years. But yeah, I mean it's chill. It's such great weather right now. It's like in the mid 60s, and there's like a breeze, so it's chill. I mean, it doesn't really feel like Christmassy because I know up in New York they're having snow and whatnot. But here, I mean, we're just chilling.
That's awesome, man. And Dynamite, what did you think of all this chaos today?
I mean, what else can come out about ASJ at this point? It's not good. I mean, I feel bad for fans, especially fans like Brent that keep going to cons. But I do feel like sometimes maybe it's the fans having like a desire almost to be kind of hurt or mistreated because they keep going back and they keep putting themselves in those positions. That's why I don't think I would ever go to a con. I know I keep saying that, but I just don't think I would handle the disrespect. I don't think I would crash out per se in front of the booth and whatnot, but I would definitely, like you were saying with the signature.
Yeah, this one.
No, for sure. What I really would do is I would have, I would give the money and not, crash out right then and there. But I would go up and say, hey, is the con owner here, or can I have the con owner's information? And if the con owner was there, I would definitely say, hey, may I speak to you for a little bit? And then, I'd pull him aside and say, hey, I paid X amount of money and this is what happened. I don't think it's professional for one. It's in very poor taste. And I just wanted to let you know that in case, you have future cons and you happen to book this person. And then I also probably would reach out to their team, their agent, whatever, and kind of voice an opinion. And if I had a platform and if I had, I'd probably make a Facebook post too, because I'd be really, really disappointed.
You know what it was, Dynamite? I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like if you get slapped in the face, and it's like if you get slapped in the face and you don't know that it's coming, and you're just like, did I just get slapped in the face by Walter Jones?
Yeah, I mean, these people, especially because you said there wasn't a line, these people, it's kind of like the influencer mentality, how some of these influencers kind of get canceled for saying, hey, being an influencer is hard, this and that. And it's like, you're out of touch, man, because there's people that work not only one job, but two jobs. And they do like manual labor or jobs that are, a little bit more active in that way. So you have a luxury of being, still reaping the rewards of a character that people have nostalgia for that happened 20 plus years ago. So, but I mean, at the same time, I do get, because sometimes I've put myself in their shoes, and how I would feel, um, like, because a lot of these actors, unfortunately, kind of fell into the Power Ranger curse, where you become a Power Ranger and you do your season, but then that acting career doesn't really go anywhere. Um, so you know, I do understand that point where, like, you didn't get a degree, you didn't get any sort of qualifications to become anything else. So you're basically at the mercy of these cons to provide for your family, send kids to college. So I feel like, yeah, they would kind of get jaded a little bit and start resenting that, but they still have to show up, because what else are they gonna do?
Well, no one's forcing them. That's the whole point. No one's forcing them.
No, for sure, but I feel like maybe their lifestyle it kind of is, because what are they gonna do? What is Austin St. John gonna do if he just stopped going to cons? Especially that he owes the government, and he's a felon. Yeah, like what other job could he actually get or would want to get that's not a con? And so, and I get it, I would understand the frustration too, because it is frustrating, when your dreams per se kind of slip away and you're 40 plus, 50 even, and you feel like you were pigeonholed into this one thing. So I do get that side of it, but at the end of the day, you should be thankful, like I said earlier, that you're not working these artist jobs, these demanding jobs, and that you still have, people that will come and see you and pay for your autograph. That is a blessing. I don't know how they would be able to kind of renew their energy every time, but I would find a way, maybe like working out, or maybe, a retreat, a vacation or something, just to not forget that. But I feel like a lot of these people, especially some of the OG Rangers, like all of them basically, kind of have this air, or like this kind of I'm tired of the fans kind of attitude. And so I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm at. Like I keep seeing these interactions. I keep seeing these things coming out about them, and I'm just like, these people really need to be reminded that they're living in luxury in a way, because they're still reaping those rewards.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
They get to travel. They get to meet their fans, and instead of doing a 9 to 5, they're literally writing their names on a fucking paper. That's something that a kindergartner can do.
yeah, and so it's so many layers, at least to me, like, of disrespect. Not only, like you were saying earlier, there was no line, and they're still over there having an attitude, like not even wanting to listen to what you've gone through, and like, because hey, whatever money, even because upwards of $50, it's a lot of money, especially nowadays, especially when you're young. Still, it's hard to come by. So that to me is disrespectful. And like I was saying in other streams, they don't even go in their colors, so they're just in whatever thing they find in their closet. And a lot of the times they're unkept. So I'm just like, it's so many layers of disrespect that I feel like I would not be able to like handle in person. But kudos to everyone that really puts themselves out there and kind of makes it a fun experience. Because there are some actors, especially in the Ranger community, that I can see that they're trying.
Oh yeah,
one of them
like
being Tracy
Brandon
Lynn
Mejia?
Cruz.
Who?
Tracy Lynn Cruz. Yeah, Brandon Mejia. He's still kind of
I melt for Tracy Lynn Cruz.
all the interactions.
She can steal my car anytime, and I'll give her a head start.
And that's what I'm saying, because like I don't even want to like put down people like that, but I have seen some of the other like ladies from different seasons, and I'm like, hey, I don't want to make it a thing of like, hey, women should wear makeup and women should dress up and stuff like that. But hey, I mean, if people are, because people are not really there to see like the person that's behind the character. People are there for the character. You say it in the season.
Yeah.
Effed up as that sounds, I'm not there to see ASJ. I'm there to see, what's his name? Jason Lee.
To have the interaction as barely anything, and to have people make excuses claiming, oh, this is the guy that I was telling you about that you should be friends with. Like, his name is Javi. Javi, click the link.
I think I have seen him. Does he wear like a hoodie?
Yes, a rainbow hoodie.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, man. Let me see. Dynamite, do you want to help me with a new segment? Because we got some breaking, crash out of the week.
Breaking? Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, no, go for it.
Okay, we're gonna do it together. Okay. I know, dude. I know. Let me see. Hold on.
What happened to Bucky's? I thought you were gonna cover Bucky's.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
No, I don't.
Hold on. My camera is out of focus. Hold on 1 second.
You know what? If you want to cover Bucky's, well, it probably wouldn't be the biggest one, but I do have a Bucky's, like I said, 30 minutes away from me, so I could probably go if you want to like go live and maybe like do like a little segment.
Okay.
I could, like get on camera while I'm over there.
Okay, for sure. Give me just a second. Let me do this. Let me fix my camera. Should do it. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're back. We're back. Okay. So. Oh, Prince came back. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? We'll make it a 3. We'll make it a 3-way. Crash out of the week. Are you guys gonna help me out? Are you guys gonna help me out with crash out of the week?
Oh, I'm a certified crash out, so I love it.
That's pretty cool.
I want you guys to help me. I'm gonna. So Rican Ranger is literally crashing out right now. So I really need your help.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'm a certified crash out for a reason, so
okay,
it works perfectly for me.
Hold on, Dynamite. You got a lot of kids in the background, because they're gonna be in the audio because this is gonna be clipped.
Yeah. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Let me move away. Okay.
Yeah, we'll let you do that.
Okay, I think they're gone for now.
But yeah, I did got the picture, but I was trying to see how you will like it though.
Okay, cool.
Like the style, how the style you want it to be.
Oh, cool.
I'm in the process of making it, but I'm trying to feel like how would you like it? How would you like it?
I mean, I trust your judgment. I just really want the thumbs up thing that he's doing, the cartoon look, and then it has to be magenta. It has to be magenta. And then if you want to make a new logo for Juicebox Poppy and like a sticker or something, you could probably do that.
Definitely will. So you want it magenta?
Yeah. Nerd Talk, hit the link.
Let me see if I can do that.
Hey, Prince. I'm a big Chris Brown fan, so that's pretty cool that you've actually worked with him.
Oh, god damn it.
Actually, I haven't met the guy, but I made that for him.
No, that's still pretty cool. The fact that it's an album cover or an album or a track cover.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Because I wanted to do that because I liked his stuff. I love his music and everything, and I love everything that he does. Because he's really like the generation's next Michael. Actually,
yes. He is so talented.
This guy literally was cool with Michael Jackson actually back then. So that says a lot. So that's a lot actually.
No, for sure. I mean, that's because I know that they've done their things, like same thing with Kanye. But I like to separate the art from the artist, and
true.
Yeah.
I don't support Adolf anymore.
And yes, I understand that Juice said he said he really like he's. I know it's his opinion. He don't like Chris right now, but it's okay.
You know what? I would be honest. If I was to sit down in a room with him, I would probably be like, I don't like you. We were at Brooklyn Projects a long time ago, and you rubbed me the wrong way. And then you would probably be like, "Yo, you were at Brooklyn Projects?" I'll be like, "Yeah, dude." And then you'd probably like we would just talk. Like I'm not that kind of guy, but yeah, I would be straight
I
up.
can actually see that go well. I can see it go well, very well, very.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's do the crash out of the week. Hold on one second.
Ooh, crash out of the week.
All right, let's hit the bag. Okay. So
Yes.
I have to mute it because it's gonna get me copyright strike. Share screen. Freaking Ranger. Crash out of the week with Juicebox Poppy, and we are joined by two of my favorite people, Dynamite and Prince Branyan. What's up, guys?
Hello. Welcome in. Hello. I am here.
So, I know we're excited about this. We are doing a live segment of Crash Out of the Week with our favorite Rican Ranger.
Oh, lovely.
While I was doing my screen, Rican decided to post up more stories about us. Let's go ahead and let's see exactly what he has to say. He says, Grove City Showdown, Ricanville. There is a picture of someone slapping another person, and it says Ninjetti's disclaimer. Keyboard Warrior season. This is real life, and y'all can lie all you want to cry to the feds. Stay resilient, you internet losers. Smackfest tonight. This what y'all wanted, right? Ain't no more talking. Sign the waivers. You're a poop emoji. Talking internet weirdo cat. I got addresses and paperwork for you, Cat Edwards. And to remind you, Rican Ranger is the lightest Puerto Rican that there can possibly be. And Prince, as a African American, do you believe that he is a black individual?
Yes, I definitely believe that, and for sure, I sit back and I just laugh at that because I just love the energy. I love the fact that he thinks he got everything. He thinks he can literally do all of this, and he's so illiterate. No.
And so the next one, consequences. Look at them lie and squirm. Watch your mouth, B-word. We know where you're at, and you know you scared, hence why you called the feds. Yes, Rican, I did call the feds, because what you did is called a cybercrime. So as a cybercrime, I am obligated to report when you doxed me. And just to show, I do have my paperwork right here, complete with complaint submitted, Internet Crime Complaint Center. And this one from the LAPD. So you bet your sweet ass. Rats and snitches never gonna be cool. Ha ha, y'all cooked. I run the grid. That's why that's why they reuse the STFU about me. I'll always be more relevant, and y'all daddy now. And let's go ahead and let's see. He said I called CPS and filed a fake report kicking your legally, and Rican, the people that give you that information want you to crash out. Do you really think that they would give you some real information? And also, the alleged thing that you're talking about, you posted it online. If I was the one, you'd think there weren't multiple people that did it? You think that they would listen to just one person? Get real, Rican. I don't have sympathy for nobody in no more. I don't know what to tell you. Be strong like I did. Y'all gonna cry now. Snitches don't make rules. You a stalker, weirdo, nobody doxed you. Keep lying, you scared little cat. Harassment and defamation charges on the way. Keep laughing, cat. So, Prince, in your opinion, I am reacting as my First Amendment right as the press to this crash out. Am I harassing him?
No, you're not. You're not even no way, no how, and no I don't see it at all. You're basically speaking you're speaking your opinion.
Now, if he posted my phone number to the open internet as a threat to me, would you agree that that is a crime? Allegedly.
That is definitely a crime because that's your personal information. That is your personal information, and that's something that basically that has your contact.
Exactly.
So that's definitely a crime.
And so let's go ahead and let's take a look at the alleged waivers, which I have.
I know for a fact that's a crime. That's spreading. You're basically sharing somebody's information to the whole internet.
If you're on Instagram, you should look up Redneck Brawl.
Oh, I'm not on Instagram. This is just a screenshot. Hold on 1 second.
Because that's something that that's definitely considered definitely a crime because that's basically stealing people's information. Personal.
Okay. So I can't bring it all up, but I can read it to you guys. This is the supposed waiver that Rican Ranger wants us all to sign in order to fight him, apparently. So remember, I made Rican Ranger say that he wanted me to call X business and to call a certain person to get a waiver. Let's go ahead and let's read what the waiver says. It says, and I'll go ahead and read it. You guys can screenshot it. You can do whatever you want, so you guys can read it yourself. It's going to be up there. It says, in consideration of the acceptance of my application as a participant to the club boxing, I hereby agree to assume all risks attended upon myself while participating at the club. A little further down, it says the club boxing, the Boys and Girls Club of West Central Wisconsin. This is a disclaimer for the Boys and Girls Club of the West of Wisconsin, Rican. So are you gonna go and meet me in Wisconsin if I sign this waiver?
Yeah, and the winner is gonna get a wheel of cheese.
Right. That's literally what it sounds like to me. Because I'm not seeing no.
Go on Instagram and look up the account called Redneck Brawl.
We will. I promise. It's just not going to be part of the segment, but we're gonna get to that. And then finally, we have the final post that Rican put down. Receiptville. Come back from what? Rican Ranger versus harassing cyber stalking online weirdos. Volume 1. Year 1. UMFs are the content. Game on. Be careful who you cross. Some people build different. Keep watching. It's gonna get good. Now, no weirdo formed shall prosper. So, Rican, again, we are using our freedom of the press because I am press, and we are reacting to you. I am not doing a crime. Okay? Now, if you decide to stop talking about me, then there will be no more videos. That's exactly how it works. Just like Sage left you alone. That's exactly how it goes, Rican. But what do you all think of Crash Out of the Week? Please comment, like, subscribe, and we'll meet you at the next one. Peace. Awesome.
Greatest time of the week.
It is. It really is. Nerd Talk says winner gets a snow bunny. Okay, what was that? What was that thing you wanted me to look up? Dynamite.
Yeah, so go on Instagram and look up redneck roll. I think it's all one thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. It has a blue check mark, right?
I think so, yeah, because they're pretty big, or at least that account.
Okay. Oh, hold on one sec.
That's just
I'm ready to see that on the Henryverse, because we keep talking about these waivers, Rican putting on gloves and whatnot, and to
But
be
see,
honest,
it's like, bro, Sage, he literally left the situation and literally said, like, I'm not dealing. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know him. I don't even know this man. He's just speaking on me because he's just speaking on me. He don't even know
Jealous.
me. He's jealous of him. That's basically what it is. He's jealous of him because he's making something good. So,
I mean, that's the thing about Sage. Like I said, that he has a script. He has
exactly.
suits actually made.
Mhm.
His suits can't be made. Like Sage literally looked at the picture and he's like, dude, you have leather. You have cloth on top of armor. That's gonna cost you $2,000 a suit.
Literally. As it is.
And he wants 50 grand to make that. Sage used more than that in order to do it.
Literally, Sage used more than that to make his suit. Either way.
Okay, cool.
And then that's crazy how that's like. You really think 50 grand is going to do that? What? 50? Check it.
he was going around telling people, like, everyone, hey, donate, because I'm gonna make you a ranger. I'm gonna put you in a suit. Like, we're gonna film this. I'm like, bro, like, no, the fuck you're not, because
Ain't nobody. I wouldn't even trust that. I wouldn't even trust that from the beginning.
So,
Wouldn't even trust.
Prince, you really gotta. I'll send you the video link. So, he literally said that he will not start work until he gets a bag for the movie. So he won't do the outline. He won't show any of his work besides the AI art.
That is so. See, oh God, oh Jesus, my nerve just went from straight 0 to 10 after I heard that. God, okay, wow, that's obviously set up, but that's obviously set up right there. Obviously.
All right. So is this what you're talking about?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, we'll watch this one.
Let's go! All day, baby! I'm gonna eat them all fucking day! Call me in.
I'm rated!
No, for sure. It's giving Rican vibes.
It's giving that so much.
Looks like Charlie Manson.
We're gonna see. I like his style though, dude. He don't give a fuck.
I like it too. They're both showing me.
Yeah, they don't care. Here we go.
He punches himself a lot.
Gosh damn, boy, the energy with these two boys is after it. They don't know what.
Okay, I'm gonna get demonetized. I can't because there's music.
Watch how fast these little 135ers go.
Yeah, they go crazy. And they're good at it too.
I guess this is for the waiver.
They're coming over. Heads up, boys. Oh my God. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. He don't know where to hit him.
You gotta punch back.
Okay, there's music. I gotta stop it.
Redneck Brawl coming to Toledo, Ohio. I'm ready, baby. Now I'm ready, Michigan. Calling it out, boys.
Oh crap! It's in Michigan.
The Wolverines. Well, I'm the werewolf. Around here, they call this werewolf the old cornstalk. Because I'm 6'4", 155 pounds, tall like a cornstalk. And guess what? We in Ohio, we got the most cornfields, baby. So Michigan, if you want some, and you want to get your hands on a dude like me from Ohio.
Jesus Christ.
Even females, yeah.
Ohio?
Oh, she got
This
the
girl
crazy
looks
eyes.
nervous as hell.
What's that? Layden and Jetty?
I like her.
Oh crap! That was Lady Jetty. Okay, you're right.
She reminds me of somebody. Oh, yes. Like an actress or somebody. She looks like somebody. Katniss Everdeen. You're from Germany? Yeah. She was laughing at me.
Oh, that early.
She ain't playing. No,
she did not.
The uptight girl's fucking into it.
Hey, they got a better fight than a lot of these dudes tonight.
There hasn't been many bad fights tonight.
This is crazy. This is Rican's Ranger Academy. Absolutely, yep.
It's the damn beast. I've been on Redneck Brawl. I've been there. I've done it. So all you Canada motherfuckers want some of the USA? Let me tell you somebody. Come and get you some of a beast. Come and get you some. Which one of you motherfuckers?
All right, Ed.
Yeah, no, it's giving weekend for sure.
Punch yourself in the face. Hell
Oh man, I found my next rabbit hole.
No, for sure. But yeah, I'm like ready to see that happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Here at the Henryverse.
I mean, like we've said, he can't afford to get a ring, so like nobody's scared.
I feel like I'm giving Rican an idea because, like, I know it seems silly, but these guys are making money because they're traveling too. And they kind of put this show on for people, and yeah, I'm sure they're generating money.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Well,
you give him an idea to get beat the heck up like that. That is not gonna work.
Oh, this reminds me of the Batman '89 scene where the karate guy jumps out and Batman knocks him out with one punch.
Wait, but what would the match be like? Matched up with who?
I remember that actually. I do remember.
Oh, it's
that,
gonna be
actually.
Answer 06. Answer 06. He wants a piece of Rican. Or Drew Danger.
I remember that scene. I actually remember that scene where Batman did that.
Maybe hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna play it without sound, and we can react to it, so it's fair use. Hold on 1 second.
That scene there, Batman took him out with one punch. It's crazy. Took him out with one punch. Batman said, "Come here." Man went with one fight.
Okay, I'm just gonna put no sound, and we'll just go like 5 seconds on it so that so I don't get demonetized or in trouble with copyright. Let's see.
True. They be so serious with it when it comes to copyright. Boy, they be so,
oh hell yeah.
They be so onto it.
Okay, here we go. I think this is. No, that's not it.
Ooh.
I mean, it's practically the same thing. Yeah, there we go. Bam! Right, kick in the face.
One hit. Took him out.
Dude, that reminds me of that meme going around. It's like, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, pow.
Yep. Boom, bop, bow. Hey, that would be a good edit for
That's
something.
a good one. Anyone can have that one.
As an edit, be like when you know somebody talk trash about you, just gotta bing bop boom. Take him out. Hey, works either way.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna shut down this stream. You guys are awesome. Prince, we will be in contact. Please hit the link whenever you want. I love you guys. You guys are my kind of people, and
of course. And yes, I will send you the picture because it's actually finished. It's actually finished. So, yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you from the Juicebox Poppy Show. We will see you guys next time, and peace.
Peace out, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.